It's good to be back. Hey, hello, Jason J. Bond. Welcome to the broadcast, sir.
Hey.
So we're back from New York Comic Con. Sorry, missed last week. Everybody was out drinking and partying and everything.
Still drinking.
It's still drinking. And then, as always, my cohort, Rodney, the Punisher Jones.
Yo. See, another Punisher I might be getting.
I'm here today in the Death Star with my dog, folks, the Master Barber.
What do you do, everybody? How you feeling?
And always from Jersey, one of the sons of Jersey, we have the child of the Atom, Mr. Achim. How are you, sir?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on again. Happy to be here.
And also our life coach from the Savage Land, Mr. Sinister, Ryan Pinnick.
What's going on? Let's talk some shit.
Yes. And aforementioned from Krypton, a.k.a. Sydney, Australia, Mr. Jason J. Bond.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Glad to be here. Let's talk some statues.
Yes. And from the heartland of America, we have Mr. Mac Collections. What is happening, my brother?
What's up, guys? Let's talk some statues.
Yes. And special guest, this man hung with us in the mean streets of New York City from Hell's Kitchen, New York, Mr. Brandon Guerrero, everybody.
Hello, everyone. How are we?
So look, y'all, New York Comic Con, what's up? What did you like? What didn't you like? Disappointments, what sort of drinking endeavors did you get into? Rodney, why don't you start it off?
So I'm not gonna rank anything. I'm just gonna go through my memorable statues from there. And from XM, of course, it's gonna be the Batman Sanity. That one was gorgeous. I like to paint it over the Dream version, so I do. So Batman Sanity, and then Ivy from XM. I love that one. That's going to be on my list in the future to get. And now I'm going to move over to Sideshow. I'm not really into Spider-Man, but that Venom bus was amazing. It looked like something Prime One would do. It looks wet. It looks like it'll drip and drool on you. The Spider-Man PF that they did, that to me looks like the best Spider-Man statue I've seen. That's on my short list of, if I had to get a Spider-Man statue, it would be that or that Mary Jane Spider-Man swinging XM statue. So those two I thought were great. The Aspen, variant Aspen, I thought was sick too. I just hate that I can't buy it. They're only doing one, and it's going to be for sale, not for sale, for like an auction or a giveaway or something.
Not everything can be for the masses, Rodney.
Yeah, I want it, and I would have bought it, but so they're not doing that one. That hurt my feelings. But the main one, of course, was that Punisher, which initially I was kind of hard on because of that print that they put out. Got my hopes up. I was hoping for a throne piece, but that's not what I got. And I think I judged it unfairly at first.
Really?
Because
can you repeat that one more time? I didn't hear that.
I judged it unfairly, not for what you probably not for what you're gonna think. Because I was expecting a throne piece. I still think the face paint is not accurate. Who's this? Oh gosh!
The Emperor that sent some shock troopers up in here.
Is this on, guys?
He's sideways too.
Oh, good. Yeah, he's sideways. You cricket. You turn your phone around.
You vertical, PJ.
Turn your phone or whatever.
What are you drinking? I need
some. My man was sideways last week too, bro.
Yeah, he was. He was sideways like. But so I saw the face paint up close, and I love the way they did it. So I can't even hate on it, even though it's not.
Hey, Ronnie, how about now?
Now you're
the greatest.
He's still drunk from New York.
Texas chocolate.
Hey, if you drink, don't eat any muffins and drink any water.
I had to see. I never used my interview mic in the Comic-Con because I was so drunk. But I'm using it now.
That's
AJ, you look.
That's why you were late.
Oh my gosh!
Miss you, Rodney. Listen, guys, what's up, everyone in the panel?
What's up, bro?
PJ, what's up, homie? Why don't you go next, PJ? What do you like?
So hold on. I ain't done.
Oh, okay.
So, as far as the face paint, it's not accurate, but it was very well done. Like you can see smudges between the white paint and the black paint, and you can see his skin tones in it. I would bet anything there's going to be an alternate portrait, no face paint portrait based on it. They're going to piss a lot of people off if they don't. I think between that one and the Iron Studios one, I can't even pick a favorite because they're both so different. One is classic and one is intimidating. So I'm getting both of them, so I don't care. But that's
both.
That's it. Both.
Why don't you go next, PJ?
What were we talking about?
What did you like? What didn't you like? New York Comic Con disappointments.
Okay. All right. So disappointments. All right. Just want to say hi, everyone in the panel. Brandon.
Hello.
Mac.
Staring at your mouth, dude.
Eat your microphone.
Sorry. But yeah, what's up, guys? Jason, miss you, man.
Hey, but you still
Ryan,
like the alcohol is still seeping from your system there.
oh my gosh,
Contact
I know.
time.
I was seriously so drunk last week, but it was a lot of fun. But to answer your question, the best statues I saw, my top 3 statues from the con. Number 1 is I'm not going to state the obvious, but the Punisher was definitely up there for me. Number 2 was Batman Sanity because that was insane. And my third one is X-23. That X-23 I fell in love with. I really wasn't planning to pick her up.
That's why.
And but like Rodney knows because I was like I wasn't gonna get it. But when I saw it in person,
I could see you thinking about her as you're talking.
Yeah, right. I had that moment where I was like, no, I mean, but it's not even. She's like, yeah, it's not even like she's like sexy. It's just like she just looks so badass with that pose, and that statue itself looks beautiful. Disappointment was probably Pop Culture Shock's booth, man. Anything from there was. Yeah, I mean, I thought they were kind of.
I wasn't there, PJ, but I just wanted to ask you because I noticed something because I watched your coverage of the booth. There wasn't much there. Like there was a big gap between WonderCon and here, and there was like what 1 or 2 new pieces.
Yeah, and that exactly what you said, Jason. But damn, sorry guys. No, I'm hungry. Sorry if I was late, but I had to order like some Planet Wings right now before I got on because she was getting mad and hangry. So anyway, that's why I was a little late. But anyway, going back to what you said, Jason, yeah, there was a big difference from WonderCon and even a big difference from last year because last year they had a bigger booth and they came and brought like awesome statues. They had like the Saget that was like a 1/3 scale. They had a whole bunch of like showstoppers, but this year they just I don't know, they just kind of like were kind of lazy about it. I don't know what was going on, but their booth was kind of disappointing in my opinion.
Brandon, what about you, my brother?
So my favorite's the Rotunda Rex, easily.
Yeah.
Shocker.
I would never have thought you would have picked the Dinosaur, Brandon.
What was that?
I would never have thought you would have picked the Dinosaur, Brandon.
Yeah, I know, right? It's strange. But no, I wasn't expecting them to have it there. And I wasn't expecting it to be that big because I still remember when they announced it, it was going to be the same scale as their Breakout Rex, which is 1/20th. So then when I obviously walked over there and I saw that it was huge, I was like, oh, fuck. Because I knew it was going to be expensive, and it is. And it was.
Was it 1 kilo?
What was the price?
It's $13.50.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought more than that.
That shit's
I thought it was
Yeah,
more than
yeah,
that.
they got me good.
Get your Prime One for 13.
Hey, payment plans, man.
Payment plan, 10-month payment plan.
Wolf Joint that shows you 14.
Oh, he said you only got 2.
After that, I would say
if you include
Jon Stewart.
Maybe over that, though.
Yeah, man.
I really like that Jon Stewart.
That was really nice in person.
It was really nice in person. It was. I wasn't super in love with it in pictures.
Hey, did
but
you see
it looked really
the
good.
did you see the Photoshop of Jon Stewart on Rad Titan?
With that large green dick?
Oh God! No. Hey, Johnny, remember what I told you in the chat? In the
No,
thread.
I don't want it to get taken down by YouTube. So I'm not doing it.
Yo,
If you do that,
Brandon's
or it gets to
comments
show some
have me
other
dying
pictures.
all the time, man. He's like, yo, you guys.
They actually for
not
someone
okay
that
with a
tells
shirtless man.
for someone that tells me I'm an asshole all the time, Alex messaged me and said, "Did you see this? I'm surprised you haven't gone and attacked him yet." You want me to go yell at people, or you want me to say nothing? So I did. I went. I commented on it and said I would have bought 2 if it actually came like that.
Oh my God! I don't want to see it now. I really don't want to see it now. I'm scared to go on Rad Titan.
Have you ever? It's a dick. I mean, that's what you're gonna see.
That's funny as shit.
Oh goodness!
And then, I mean, I have to put Ian Malcolm in my top 3, right? I mean, if I'm thinking about the best made pieces, it would probably be Punisher. But my favorites, it's gotta be Jeff. Come on,
Sexy Jeff Goldblum.
look at he's so sexy. It's such a sexy piece. It's a sexy pose.
It's real. I didn't believe that shit was real. I was like,
Oh, it's real.
I was like,
It's real, and I bought it.
Real.
You bought it? Nice.
I bought it the second it went up.
Did you really?
oh,
Yeah, I bought it.
Wow.
Hold
You
on.
just know that Jeff Goldblum would have made sure that was the pose they used.
How expensive was it?
6.
Oh, that's not
600.
600. That's not
That's
bad.
not bad.
Yeah, $6 actually.
They owe me money.
So what about that David Bowie? Then? Is that probably around that price? Or
They got the
I'm hoping the David Bowie is gonna. I think the David Bowie is gonna be a little more expensive.
from
like under 8 though, maybe?
Labyrinth.
Maybe 7.
Because that thing looks amazing.
It's really
That
nice,
one's
but there's a lot more going on, so I'd
Might
imagine.
be on side, though.
Yeah,
I'd imagine it'll be a little more.
Yeah.
yeah.
What seriously though, like Brandon, I don't know, because you've been collecting Chronicles for a while now. I have to say they brought their A game in, even though they had a small booth in Comic-Con. They really brought their A game, because I don't want to admit, but I'm gonna say it, but I did pre-order that Rotunda Rex.
Really?
Yeah, because you know what, I'm always been like a dinosaur fan, like, you know, since I was a kid, but I don't want to collect the dinosaurs per se, because then you kind of just open up a whole can of worms. Then I don't know, like some of them weren't like some dinosaurs I wasn't a fan of, but Rotunda Rex was just like an iconic moment in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, so you're collecting the moment more than the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Question, real quick. Was there another dinosaur on that base, or is there something else on the base
No.
under?
It was a pile of fossils.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the ribbon going across the front.
Yeah.
What I was gonna ask you guys is, Brandon mostly, is that I don't get that they have a T-Rex that's like, I think $5,000 standing,
Yes.
and then they have this one, because I was expecting the Rotunda Rex to be more money, but it turned out to be like what, $1,200, $1,300, which is not bad.
$1,300.
Which is not bad compared to the $5,000 standing T-Rex.
Yeah, but that's
$5,000.
1,001.
It's
that
much larger.
$5,000 Rex is pretty shit, honestly.
Oh, really?
It's just, well, it's 5th scale, which is why it's so expensive.
It's
like,
what's this
it's
one?
like, this one's 9th scale.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's like, I want to say 7 feet long, that 5th scale Rex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christ.
Yeah,
but the pose, like, not that I would ever buy a $5,000 T-Rex statue, but the pose is just standing, like, there's no motion to it at all. It's just standing, head straight, mouth kind of slightly open, tail straight back.
Yeah.
If they would have done, like, the Rotunda Rex pose on a 5th scale Rex, maybe they could have got me to buy it. Probably not, because it's too big. Yeah. But it's just such a boring piece.
Yeah, so it ended up looking more like almost like a museum looking.
Yeah,
like archive.
It literally looks like if you took a 3D model from like a video game before they animate it, where it's just perfectly still and motionless.
Yeah, like a perfect form.
Yeah, and then they also painted it kind of orange, which I don't know why they did that.
Well, which is most of the dinosaur statues I've actually seen. That's why I was never interested in any of them. Isn't Sideshow have their own line of dinosaurs?
I love the Sideshow Dinosauria line. I think that stuff is awesome.
They got some good stuff in there.
Yeah. But I mean, for me, it's like a one-shot deal. Like if I were to own like one dinosaur statue, this would probably be it. Just because it's
a good one.
Yeah.
And he won't get it because he's got OCD. If he gets one, he's gonna have to get 20.
Nah, I'm not getting 20.
Brandon, what are you gonna do when they make the life-size Dilophosaurus?
I talked to Paul about that years ago. As soon as they announced the Raptor, I was messaging him on Facebook of like, "Hey, you got to make a Dilophosaurus."
100%.
He wanted to do it, but he's like, "I don't know if that'll buy."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's
that was
smaller.
My favorite dinosaur. Yeah.
It would probably be maybe like 2/3 the size of the Raptor. But with the frill,
with the fan,
that thing is probably 4.5, 5 feet. Yeah, it's big.
I love that. Was my favorite dinosaur when I was a kid.
That was my favorite too.
Yeah,
that's why I have my.
What a wicked dinosaur!
Dragon.
Did you guys want to know mine? Mine was kind of really besides that T-Rex, which is kind of obvious for.
Do you have a dumb favorite dinosaur?
Yeah, it is. No, seriously,
there's no such thing. There's no such thing as a dumb dinosaur. They're all cool.
Yeah. No, the Stegosaurus is the dumbest dinosaur.
What? Are you out of your mind? No, it's not.
No, seriously, because it has a brain of a like they're
literally the dumbest.
Literally,
dinosaur,
the dinosaur is. Dumb.
I thought they were all pretty dumb.
Yo, Rodney's tripping out right now.
Epilepsy warning for anyone.
Rodney's turning into
Max Headroom on
Your screen's flickering.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's a horror movie, like when you the lights flickering.
What the hell?
Just Rodney's face. Edition sizes.
Max Headroom.
But Stegosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. And
I always like the.
I like Stegosaurus.
Yeah. I like the Ankylosaurus. That was my favorite.
Yeah, it's like a big armadillo.
Yeah, it's like a
trying to drop out and come back.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the Dino Riders as a kid?
I was a pterodactyl fan.
Oh, pterodactyl! Oh, yeah.
Pterodactyls are dope.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He said he's gonna leave and come back.
What the hell?
Yeah, but I mean, did you guys ever watch that cartoon Dino Riders? I think that's why.
Oh shit, PJ. Yeah, going back, man. 80s.
Yeah. That was like a short cartoon series, but
I wasn't alive yet.
Yeah.
Your beard says otherwise.
But yeah, it was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid, so that's why I think they had a Stegosaurus.
You used to watch Mask too, didn't you, PJ?
Yeah, Mask. Yo, that song was awesome.
And Centurions.
Oh, Centurions. Oh,
I like Centurions.
Yeah, I like Centurions.
Power Extreme.
You said the Centurions.
Yeah,
that used to be my shit. I'm a cartoon dude. You know what I mean? I'm a big time cartoon cat. So
yeah,
Centurions, Mask, Silverhawks.
Exactly.
Silverhawks was dope.
Yeah, I mean, that was my shit. You know what I mean? G-Force.
Yeah. Do you still remember the theme song?
What about Star Blazers?
Wait,
Star Blazers was the bomb.
Woo, with the art.
Star
You know what I
Blazers
mean? With
was
the art. That was the shit.
Yeah.
Wait, was G-Force the one with the gerbils, or is I'm thinking of the movie?
No, that's
G-Force.
No, that's a movie.
the bird people.
Good, because I was gonna say what?
Yeah. I mean, but do you guys remember the song, the theme song for Mask?
Masqueraders. Yo, that song, no, seriously, like
That's my shit.
that song came
My
on.
man with the motorcycle was my shit. The hologram dude, yo.
Yeah,
Look at this
that
dude.
was like seriously, that was like the best theme song for any cartoon.
Hell yeah.
I was always a Transformers and Thundercats guy.
Yeah,
but them too though.
And He-Man. He-Man, I like He-Man too.
Now you know the craziest shit about
Thundercats always
go is when Duke got killed in that movie. That was the wickedest joint. When Serpentor gave him the snake joint to his chest. I was like, oh shit. That was crazy.
Yeah. Rodney, welcome back.
Shit.
Hey, Rodney, the Punisher's back. You had to go shoot a couple people.
Speaking of TV shows, Netflix just canceled Iron Fist.
Get the hell out of here! Are you serious?
God damn!
That shit sucked.
Are you serious? The second season was awesome.
The second season was amazing.
I liked it better than
fuck! It set up such a good third season.
I know it was better than Luke Cage season 2 and Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I thought it was better than season. It was maybe on the same level as Daredevil season 1.
No, you're bugging.
No.
Fuck
I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
It's coming out soon, so you get your fix there.
You're on a roll, but then you mess it up with that.
So you think that
I gotta go sit in the corner now.
Yeah, you're on timeout, man.
You think that they're gonna cancel Luke Cage also?
What did Chappelle do in the life swap? Timeout.
I don't know. I think they're gonna combine them and do Power Man and Iron Fist.
I think so.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Heroes
that would be cool if they hadn't just set up like a huge Iron Fist comic story for season 3.
The dude who plays Iron Fist sucks ass.
No, you suck ass. He's great.
He's pretty awful, man.
Who the fuck did they like? Could they not have found anybody else better than him? He doesn't even like a karate. You know what I mean?
I like him.
He was super
He was
hot
like a
because
hipster.
of
He was like a
super
fucking
hot
hipster.
because of Game of Thrones.
This shit got Ray Park.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Dolph
They should got
Maul.
somebody else. Who?
Yeah, Ray Park's like 40 years
That's
old.
true. But he's too old though. He's too old.
Yeah, he's old as fuck, dude.
Look, man.
You can find a young kid that does karate and shit. You know what I mean? Like that.
All you got to do is go to one of those fucking
Wait,
karate
Ray Park's
tournaments.
40?
All the fucking age discrimination, boys.
I just remembered I'm 38.
Wait,
I'm like 2 years younger than him.
Seems like he's old as fuck.
Yeah, but you're not trying to play a
Midlife
20-year-old.
crisis.
He's old to play Iron Fist.
Yeah, I
you know
know.
what mean? Yeah, he's old to play Iron Fist. No, I'm thinking Iron Fist is probably like a 29 to 32-year-old dude.
So wait. I don't think we got everyone else's opinion.
Yeah, I know. Tim, what'd you think about Peacewise, man, from New York Comic Con?
Man, New York Comic Con was great, man. I had a really great time hanging out with you guys. That was fucking super sweet. Yeah, I really enjoyed hanging out with Brandon too. I didn't know him on a personal level. I mean, of course, I see everybody, man.
Translation: he thought you were an asshole before he met you.
No, that's not true. I would say that. I have no.
He wouldn't be the first or the last.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I even said it out there. I mean, I'm sure people who didn't meet me might have had a prerequisite about who I am. I'm sure in person we're all a lot different, which is why these chats are fucking super dope because we get to actually get to know one another.
I hope we're
Such a
not
fucking
different.
asshole.
I
I'm
hope we're
such an
not
asshole
different.
online.
I'm definitely an asshole.
Well, yeah,
I'm fine in person. I'm such an ass online.
But you know what? You own it.
Yeah, it's funny.
a lot of it is inflection, right? Like if you're having a conversation, you tell somebody your opinion, you can tell that they're joking or they're being sarcastic or they're being a dick.
Exactly.
In person, like it sounds like this guy really fucking means this, you know. But you know,
it's
anyway.
hard. Yeah, it's hard to take in tone over text.
Totally, because you start developing your own like monologue for like what that person fucking feels or thinks. It's like it's
everyone's
psychotic.
monologue of me is that I'm an asshole, and I think
did you
only
say
my
what
opinions
pieces you
matter.
liked yet?
No, yeah, so all right. So,
Yeah, he said me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. he wants Brandon in the same pose.
DC fan.
He wants Brandon in the same pose as Jeff Goldblum on that.
As
couch.
Ian Malcolm. Oh my.
XM is gonna make that. Me and Brian were talking about doing that.
A switch out portrait. But yeah, so pieces that I liked. I mean, I liked X-23 from the pictures. As soon as I saw X-23 in person, like that is a showstopper, man. That thing is beautiful.
Yep. Are you getting it?
I have to really debate that, man.
Okay.
I have to really debate that just because I am a particular kind of collector. Like I'm trying to build a collection more than collect pieces, if that makes sense.
Yep, I agree. I understand.
So it's important that I like pick and choose which ones that I'm going to get. But I mean, she's definitely teetering on like if I'm going to pre-order that ASAP. Punisher was fucking awesome, man. I really like the Punisher. I'll echo what Rodney said. You know, the face paint smudging. It was smudged around his ears, around his neck. Sculpt was, out of this world. I hit on two things on the gem show. Like the grenades were kind of pegged into his hip, which was a little odd to me. There was no pins either that you would pull to throw the grenade, which was odd also. And then there was like rust on the rebar inside the marble column, which also struck me when I went home. I'm like, when somebody's drilling through solid marble to put rebar in it, you can't pour marble. Marble is marble.
No, marble's a stone that you cut.
Yeah, so that was odd to me. But that's just me. I'm like a fucking crazy person. I always look at like all those details. You wouldn't be able to guess with the fucking simple statues that I buy that I look at details, but I do. And then
I know what details you were thinking about when you bought Boobs Are Popping behind you.
Who?
Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, I mean, I
call it Boobs Are Popping.
Yeah. I mean, I love that piece because that's like that was like an art style piece. That's why it doesn't fit with like the line that I collected. That was just like a piece. I really enjoyed that art. But Venom, man, to me, Venom stole the show only because I had already seen the pictures of Batman Sanity. If I hadn't seen the Batman Sanity pictures at all, and I just saw that for the first time, that would have been the showstopper.
So are you going to toss out Daredevil and get the Venom?
No, get the fuck out of here.
I'm just trolling. I'm trolling.
No, yeah, I know. But yeah, so that Venom was big, and all right, so I am a little picky. The only thing that I think could be done better is the eyes, but I don't actually know how they could be done better. That was the only thing that I looked at when I looked at the entire statue. I mean, everything. And I went, the eyes are great. I think in my mind, they could be better. Either a sheen on them or maybe like an interference blue or something to make them just a little bit better. But man, that piece was top to bottom, sculpt, everything. Size, the wetness. That was a fucking sick piece. I really, really like that Venom. And then that Spider-Man, man, that body sculpt is crazy. That body sculpt is exceptional, man. That whoever sculpted that, they actually told me who sculpted it. I just can't remember the name of the sculptor. It's somebody I'm familiar with. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That piece, the sculpt on it is exceptional. And the longer you look at it, the more you see little details. Like the Doc Ock hand is snapped closed with the spider web, and then there's another hand that's snapped open, and on the fingers you can see the web hanging off. So he was closed and he like pushed it open. And the little drag of like the spider webbing, sick.
Yeah,
I really like that Spider-Man piece. And then
are you gonna get it?
No.
Tim?
Yeah, no,
okay.
No. I really, I'm a fan of sculpture, but I don't make enough money, and I'm not gonna fuck my life up to collect everything I like.
Yeah,
because it's
divorce ain't worth the statue.
Yeah, I mean, I already am pretty satisfied with like what I have. So I'm kind of just filling out my lines, and then once I feel satisfied with that, then I can start expanding and maybe and picking up one piece here or there. But for the most part, I feel pretty good. They're great pieces, man. Fucking whoever's looking for a Spider-Man, that's a Spider-Man for sure, dude. I really like that piece. And
on what you're saying there, Tim, too, what you'll probably notice is the last Spider-Man PF, the one, where he's on the beam and swinging.
Yeah.
Probably going to see the price of that plummet in value on the second.
I was mentioning that in the chat, man. We really need to start paying attention to that as a collectors, because that's the facts. That's the hard facts. The first 100 will sell for retail. Everything after that is going to have to dump $50, then dump $50, then dump $50.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
You're
Dude,
gonna get
look,
raped.
can you guys see right behind me? Look at this. I have 2 Daredevils right here. Yeah, because I just picked one up for $200.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
Yeah, and now I'm mad at myself.
In saying that, I just got the I remember this is Australian, not American. I got the Iron Man Mark 42 sideshow marquette for $400.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
that's
in
what,
American,
100.
that'd be like I think 280, 290.
Yeah, so that's like almost $200 below retail. And what is that piece? 3 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this piece is 4 years old.
And it's a beautiful piece too.
I love it, man.
It's a beautiful piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one's gonna get customized for sure. Because now a $200 investment is not a nothing, but it is enough of nothing that I'm willing to play with it to see what I can get out of it. See if I can get something special. So and then sorry, last one. That Grace statue. I don't know anything about the character. I don't follow that comic or anything. I know Michael Turner's art, but man, that body was superb. That was beautifully sculpted. I think that's a Mark Newman sculpt, which, if you ever see any of the Mark Newman female stuff, that guy sculpts legs, bro.
But I've got to ask, Tim, what do you reckon? Why are they suddenly starting to do a lot of Michael Turner's stuff? Maybe do you think the estate's selling the rights or something like that, or
there might be. That's a great question. There might be like a hiatus for the license to the artwork because he might not have released it before his untimely death, and maybe the time ran out, and now it becomes like part of something that they can use.
Free property or something. Yeah.
What do they call that? There's a word for it.
I know. It's like free licensing or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's nobody who's actually claiming it. Maybe who knows?
Is it public domain?
Public domain.
That's the one. Yeah.
But maybe Sideshow worked something out with the family, or kudos to them, man. Because my brother-in-law is a huge Michael Turner fan, and just to see those pieces get made, a huge Michael Turner fan. So I know that he's got
Supergirl better than Michael Turner.
He's a great artist. I think Art Germ is like the new version of that for me.
Yeah.
Where he's like the new school style and making these. Some of his girls are just too pretty. I feel uncomfortable looking at his drawings. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
These are like too pretty, bro. But yeah, so those are my favorite pieces from the show. I really enjoyed those.
Yeah.
On a real quick, who we got in the chat, Ryan?
All right, let's say hi to let's see, Rogue Rick,
Rogue,
you
on here next week, homie.
Martin Spice, Gabriel Ross,
Spice,
Archangel 0407. We've got X-Men exclusives, Jason M, M, Bass Rod.
Bass
Rod,
Taylor Alexander Cassidy,
Tack, baby.
Yeah, Batman statue collectors in here for a little bit. Master Pizza,
Pizza,
Gem Mint, Jeff Morris.
Hey, Gem.
Ed Dude just joined.
We got a spot open, Jim. What's up?
Jim Mint.
We got William Wright.
Gary Speed just messaged and said he's coming on.
Oh, okay.
Tell Jim Mint I just watched his Hobgoblin review, man. I'm waiting for my joint to come in around November.
You getting it too, right?
You know it.
He can hear you right now.
Well, if you can hear me, Jim Mint, I'm about to cop my Hobgoblin. I watched your review today, man. It was all right.
We got
I can watch you join on that Scarecrow joint too. That joint was all right.
Luis Ojeda. We've got Ed Dude. Yeah, I think that's it. We're good. We're current.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the chat, guys. Can I just say something real quick before you move on? I just want to say, I think I mentioned this quite a bit, but this is the first. I've been to a lot of cons, and this is probably the first con that I hardly spent a lot of time in the con. Seriously, it was the best con I've ever been to because I
drank too much on that first night. You shouldn't have spent the entire time in your hotel room.
Yeah,
but you know what,
Ryan, you on that for Gary?
But
Thor's on it.
But you know what, Jason? Even though I drank the first night a lot and I was kind of hurting the next day, I have no regrets because I had such a good time. And
likewise, bro.
it was one of the best times I've ever had, and it's one of those things where you see the positive, the bright side of the collecting community. Just get together and just hang out, like, and just have fun. There's no drama, no negativity, no.
I got it, Thor.
And on top of that, like, to be honest, like, we hung out with each other, but at the same time, we weren't talking a lot about statues. We were just talking about everything else, I think Saturday I was hanging out with Brandon, Rodney, and Alex, and we were just kind of like watching UFC and just hanging out and having fun, and and I would love to do more of this with you guys, and hopefully we could get together, not just only at a con, but like maybe one day we'll like get together and just kind of hang out. Like, hey guys, let's rent a house down in, I don't know, Carolinas or something. And
PJ and Brandon, that's definitely going to happen, I hope. Gary Speed, what up?
Gary, what's up, homie?
How's it going, Gary?
Good evening, my brothers. How are you all?
Good.
Lovely. How are you?
Congratulations
I'm cool.
on the news, Gary.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm absolutely shattered. I've done a full night shift at work. Got home. I had about 4 hours sleep.
Oh no!
And then I drove halfway up the country to then go pick the statue up, then drive all the way back. I'm absolutely shattered.
Wow.
Absolutely shattered. And to celebrate,
they got down in England.
And to celebrate, dilly.
There we go.
Nice.
Monsters, better than 5 hours.
Nice.
I'm gonna join you, homie.
That's it. Just to keep me, just to keep me going for a little while.
Of course.
But
Brandon, on this one, Gary. That's
it. Cheers, my brother.
Hey,
Cheers,
Brandon,
guys.
real quick. You and Alex are freaking hilarious, man.
Oh, thank you.
I just can't stop laughing at how you just.
Yeah, your dynamic is really funny.
Let me ask you this: like, what did you find out about the actual man? That did the myth meet the when you met the guy? Did the perception meet reality for you? You can go down the line. Go ahead, PJ. Started.
When I met Alex,
like, or whoever, like when you met any of us, like for the real first time.
Oh, when I met everyone for the first time, it was just like, obviously we're friends through the chat, and but we just became like really, really good friends. Everyone I met was true to form in terms of like from the chat to in person. We just had so much fun. I would have to. I can't think of. Yeah, Jem. I met Jem. Jem was freaking crazy. Atim was. Oh my gosh, I don't know how these guys could drink. I must be like old as hell. That's all I have to say. These guys could freaking drink. I was like the first one out. Like usually I'm like, oh my god, like.
Would they beat me though, PJ?
Yeah, they'll Jason. I've never seen anything like this, man.
Jason,
I've never seen any drink. I've never seen drinking like this. I can't see people.
Okay, y'all ain't been fucking with me.
Was Zach with y'all that first night?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't,
dude. That guy.
Yeah, so the first night we weren't even at the con. We were there on Wednesday night. I just left work and I met PJ, met Jem. We went to Cats, and then we hit the bar, and Alex and Sang Eng met us at the bar, and we just chilled there all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that picture that was posted, and I was like, oh, like that looks fun. I wish I was there. And then he went live a few hours later, and I was like, boy, am I glad I'm not there.
Yeah, that was Slur City.
Yes,
I couldn't understand.
Oh, that was bad.
Did you see my comment there? I was like, wow, so we need a translator.
Dude, I was messaging him, and I was like, dude, you have to stop. And then I did that. Then like an hour later, he's live again at another bar.
Gio got Alex too for that.
I think I either messaged Gio or on Facebook wrote him. I was like, you got to stop him.
Just the old drunk guy sitting at the bar.
But that ain't it. We showed up at PJ house. We picked him up, and we got literally maybe half a mile from there. And your man ran through a yellow light that turned red, and then got issued a good New Jersey citation.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah, it's a motherfucking ticket. Look.
Yeah.
That shit real, Jack. So it's like, welcome to New Jersey, Jack.
That's what, when it happened with the Tim, we thought it was a sign. It turned out good, but we thought it was gonna be a sign.
Yeah, dude. So we left the con on what was that, Thursday night?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah, so Thursday.
No.
Or Wednesday night, Friday.
Was
night.
it the night we did? It might have been.
It's probably
What
Thursday.
night?
Was it the night we did the
It
tour?
was, it was Thursday night.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was Thursday night. I had left my car at my job, so we got back to there, and I'm like, yo, I'll drive you guys back to the hotel. And, you know, I hit this right, normal right. I hit that right every fucking day. Every day I drive in the city, and there's 6 cops just standing at the top of the street, hit me with the flashlight in the mirror with the wave over. I'm like, shit. Yo, so what they don't know is my car's inspection was up, and they let us go. So suckers.
I don't feel like that's the appropriate response. Oh my God.
Hold on. Maybe I need to go. Suckers.
What do they do? Key and Peele?
Yeah.
She's quite lucky there, then, Tim. He's quite lucky.
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, he said, were you guys drinking tonight? I said, no, actually nothing at all. He said, well, what are you guys doing? I said, Comic-Con. And he was like, all right, these guys are like nerds. Let's let them go. All right, cool. Thanks, officer. Have a great night.
Yeah, the drinking night was Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night.
Oh my God. The drinking for me started Friday at like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh my God.
Because I had Chronicle had that silver screen tasting.
The space vodka.
Space vodka. I got my bottle of space vodka. Actually, that night that I came home drunk, my space vodka was waiting for me on the porch.
Oh my God.
But I went over there and I was hanging out talking to them. So they had like some bartenders making the drinks, and their customer service rep, Heather, was making drinks too. The bartender was super strict with the rules, like 1 per person, and like everyone can get 1 drink. Heather just kept making them and giving them to me. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be rude. I'll keep drinking them.
Didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, I didn't want to be rude. The issue is, she was making just like vodka and cranberry, which was fine. They ran out of glass cups at some point, but I still had mine. So they started like pouring vodka into plastic cups. But since I kept going back with my glass cup, they would just spill it from one to the other. But the ratio was so off that it was like that much vodka, and then maybe like this much cranberry.
They kept on giving you the dregs of the vodka in the next drink.
They would give me half of a plastic cup's worth of vodka.
Oh my
God! And then they'd just top it off with a lit, like the drink wasn't red, it wasn't even pink. It was like the slightest hint, like a droplet of cranberry juice.
The first words you said to me were, "Hey, what's up? I'm drunk." I was like, "Great."
I remember none of it.
He's like, "My name's Drunkton Guerrero."
All I just remember I was so drunk, and I was like, "I'm gonna go back to the con and bother Alex." And I did it.
Because I told you, I said, I was like, "Hey, Brandon, I saw your interview today," and you were like, "Did I suck? Because I'm drunk." I'm like, "Oh God, fucking guy, bro."
Oh man, I was drunk.
The best thing about hearing all this, right? All the experiences with the parking ticket that Thor's got, the drinking, the meeting up, the doing the room tour at Tim's place. You know, thank you for sharing that. That's great. Yeah, is that you all had a fantastic time? Yeah, all of you together, right? All had a fantastic time, and that's, to me, you know, I wish I was there with you all.
Me too, man.
Wish you were.
You know, but I was so happy for all of you that you all met up, you're all together. You know what I mean? You're all breaking bread. You know what I mean? You all met Sang and Brian Tan. You know what I mean? You all had a fantastic time, and I was just happy for you all. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Gary.
You know, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And
Gary, I was watching the footage and I got 2 whiny kids next to me, watching them having fun. I'm just looking at my kids thinking, "Damn, I fucked up."
So at some point we got to talk about. We sat down with XM Studios and them.
Yeah. Wait, Thor. Do we go through everyone for the what they thought about statues?
Well, I'm waiting to see what Mac thought about what his favorite pieces of the con were.
Yeah,
I wanted to see if anyone liked Pop Culture Shock.
I didn't even go to their booth.
Were they even there?
Yeah, they
were
there.
I thought the best one they had there was their third scale reptile, and that says a lot.
Ultimate Warrior looked cool.
Oh, actually, yeah, that one was good.
I like this.
Ultimate Warrior was
Let's give Mac the floor. Let him do his opinions real quick.
I like the Spider-Man. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna order it, but I might. We'll see what happens.
That means yes, dude. Yourself. I said that a million times. That means
I know, man. It's hard. It's so hard.
Yeah.
you're probably just gonna wait till it goes in stock and hope it doesn't go in stock.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Punisher was pretty cool. X-23, I pre-ordered that day one.
Smart.
Yeah, so
smart move. That thing's
It's a good one.
sick.
yeah, I think it's sick, and I think it'll look great with Wolverine. So
That piece is better than Wolverine.
yeah, that's what I think. Just
100%.
Way better.
Just from the pictures, it looked a lot better.
And that's crazy. There's nothing wrong with that Wolverine.
Yeah.
Love mine.
I think Wolverine's near perfect.
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
Right. Yeah,
Martin Canale Wolverine.
Yeah, Ryan. Overrated now, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
I did not say.
down.
No, but everyone brushes
You were
over
like
the fact
constantly
that
in that poll.
everyone brushes over the fact that I said he's great. He's a great skeleton, but I thought he was
You
overrated.
said overrated. Yeah.
Same.
Oh no.
Pales in comparison. God damn.
Okay, that was a trollish comment. I was just trolling you.
Yo, I think you must have felt. I'm not even kidding, bro. I lost sleep over that.
That shit was hilarious.
You know why? You know why? It's not because you have to agree with me. It's because I respected you and you fucking ruined it. You fucking ruined it, bro.
Ryan, the crusher of dreams.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
The question is, does that how in comparison to hairy armpits?
Oh, stay there for later.
We're not there yet.
Wait, what else, Mac? Did you like in the con?
I didn't like how I wasn't there.
Oh,
We didn't either.
you're
Next
not
year.
missing. Mac, you're not missing out on the next
I
one.
agree with you on that one, man. For real.
So, yeah.
I think we're gonna be rolling deep next year.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah.
that joint next year for real.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Give my wife a 1 year heads up.
That's what I did too.
Rolling the fuck out.
That's going next year.
I'm rolling the fuck out.
I gotta say, the moment the highlight moment for me when we ran in the gym mint was like you couldn't have scripted it perfectly. I mean, we were walking out of the con, and then as usual, Vader bringing up the rear and everything, and all of a sudden I hear this, Jim Mint with the shades on, like, you know what I mean? It was cold, man.
The fucking Dolce and Gabbana shades.
Yeah. I mean, the dark shades, like you can't see nothing out these shades. Jack.
Yeah, those are the hater blockers.
Yeah. So, what about you, Jason? What'd you like, brother?
Well, there was a lot to see that was great. You know, like the Aspen, the clear resin Aspen was absolutely amazing. But for a piece that I saw that I was sort of on the fence for, but now, 100% going to get, has to be that John Stewart Green Lantern. Not sold on the X. Yeah, not sold on the X. I don't think the angry expression really fits with the rest of the collection.
I agree with you.
So I think
I don't think the angry expression really fits the character. He's usually pretty.
He's usually pretty mellow.
Yeah.
He's a soldier, so he's always kind of collected and
in control.
It looks good though. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I think it'll look great next to my other Hal Jordan ones.
I think also if you look, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the regular portrait has the eyes like they look in the comics, where it's green, but you can still see the white pupil. And the angry one, they're all green.
Yeah,
and I don't love that.
I thought that was awesome, man. See?
Yeah, I like the angry one.
Different strokes.
I would definitely have to rock
See,
it.
what it is with me, guys, when it comes to getting them now, I've really got to weigh into the fact, like I was explaining to Ryan the other day, an exclusive for me equals another $300 because I've got to look at the shipping from America, the 10% tax. You know, if I buy it locally and I go for the regular version rather than the X, I save a couple of $100.
Because you can buy the regular locally and you can't with the EX, right?
Yes, yeah.
So can't you have somebody in the States buy it for you and just mail it to you?
But then it's the same thing. You still got to pay that like $180 shipping.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to pay the taxes then, right?
Well, yeah, if it's sent as gift, then no. But see, here's the thing. The shop here in Melbourne, they've got a deal with Sideshow. So they basically sell at the same price as what Sideshow's selling it, but they got free shipping and there's and the tax is included.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then they've always got like 10% or 15% discount codes that you can apply as well. So
I actually got this from Pop Culture, this life-size Daredevil.
Oh, branding.
They're not selling outside of Australia anymore.
I bought that thing for, get ready, everybody, $400.
I got it.
Oh. Wow, $400.
You got that?
Yeah. Pop Culture have some amazing deals. I've actually had people from America message me to buy them stuff for them to ship to them because they can't get it in America and it's a lot cheaper here.
Yeah.
Like particularly when you look in the exchange rate, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I think my friend bought the Spider-Man premium format by the symbiote, the black one. For a cheap price over there. It was like $460, and it was still available or something like that.
Yeah, it's 600. Yeah, it's listed for 600 Australian. So yeah, that'd be about $460 US.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, especially for that statue that's sold out. That was
but they got in trouble, man. They got in trouble for selling internationally because they've only got the Australian license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so basically Sideshow said you're not allowed to ship our goods overseas. If they need to buy them from overseas, they need to get it through us.
Okay.
Makes sense for business.
Like, you know these art prints that sell out and then like in America you can't get them. You can only see them on eBay for like 3-4 times the price. Well, Pop Culture actually have a lot of them still in stock. So
good thing we know you.
Yeah.
Anybody need any art prints? Reach out to Mr. Bond.
I have yet to get an art print from Sideshow.
Yeah, I'm not buying Sideshow art prints. I like them. I think they're nice, but
that Punisher one got me too emotional. I don't think I can get it.
The art prints, right? Like, so the art prints at Sideshow are 125 US, right?
Yeah.
Here they're 125 Australian.
Wow, so that's like 65 US.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
for me, like, I don't like. Why can't you just go to a con? Or there's a lot of like dealers that sell art prints, like
like Choice Fine Arts and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, but those are expensive.
Those are super expensive. Yeah.
They're the ones that are actually painted. But I'm just saying, like,
Amazon.
Those are the only guys that have the exclusive rights to recreate Marvel art. That's what Charles told me.
Yeah,
and they have Stan Lee sign stuff constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles has a Stan Lee signed Daredevil print.
I can see the twinkle in your eyes.
I know.
Did it make it move?
What's that?
Gary, what was your standout from the con that you saw?
Oh, there's only one for me, and that was the Punisher.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. No Ian Malcolm?
Frank Castle with the bat, baby. Frank Castle with the bat.
Put it this way, Brandon. I don't think you're not going to get one, bro. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Well, I was going to ask you guys. I mean, like, Jason. You don't like the Batman Sanity? I'm surprised.
Look, I think it's amazing work, right? And it looks, it's an amazing piece. But the price point that's been floated around $1,600 USD.
No, more.
Double that.
It's 23.
Well, bang, no way.
23 if it's 23 outright.
You can like it and
it's
just not going to buy it.
Buy it outright.
Oh yeah, well look, I like it, but I mean,
like it.
When I see prices like that on things, it just puts me off, like straight away. Like, it doesn't matter how nice something is. As soon as someone goes, "Oh, they want $3,000 for it" or whatever, I just go, "Nah."
It's not $3,000. It was 20. It was like 2,500, and then if you buy it at GFX, the distributor, they said it was only going to be like $100.
No, it's 3,000.
Yeah, the shipping is
That's
all
what I was told from one of
from the
guys.
US.
So that's about 4,000. That's about 4,000 Australian dollars. Then what?
Yeah, but so with that piece, not to cut anybody off, with that piece, it's not about the Batman statue or the sculpt or anything. It is going to be the kind of piece that will be like a cornerstone in a collection. Like that'll never leave anybody's collection.
Or it'll be their whole collection.
Yeah, maybe you don't need another piece after that.
Yeah.
That piece is
Batman
special.
statue collector, you can sell it all and get the one piece.
Yeah, that's one of those pieces you say, you know what? I'm gonna quit collecting, but I'm gonna get this as my last piece.
It's gonna be hard to display, though, man. I think you have to put that thing on one of those revolving lazy Susan.
Yeah, I don't like the back.
I bought one of those, dude. I bought one of those for $60 on Amazon, dude.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Tim, did you like the back of the Sanity piece? So I didn't think the back was all that much to see.
Right. I'm with you. I want the painted version if I would get it. I mean, I'm not going to collect Batman, but I would get the painted version. I do like the milky smoke that they did, but the back of the statue is not something to look at. Everything's right in front.
Yeah, so
everything's right
except
in front.
Bane.
But listen, but in order to,
but you know what, man? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, in order to see some of those characters, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it needs to be revolving to see the back. It needs to be revolving so you can see some of those characters who are facing Batman.
Yeah,
so it revolves like this.
Some of them are really hard to see. Yeah, it just turns back and forth.
the feeling that you get from the Bane piece for me was like he was like about to stand up. So it's not about seeing the face. It's more about seeing like the presence
Bane
of him. Like
from
he's
the
about
front,
to stand up and
it annoys me because it's so well painted, Bane.
Yeah.
I got a good look at them when we were taking the statue apart, and Bane looks amazing.
Yeah.
And you can't see it.
Yeah, that's what I think. He looks hidden to me.
Yeah. And even Mr. Freeze looked great. Harley, they all look so good when you're taking it apart. But then when they're on the statue, it's hard to see it.
Mm. How was Two-Face, Brandon? That's what inquiring minds want to know.
Two-Face looked amazing, and Two-Face is one of the few. Like, I prefer the smoke version, but then with characters like Two-Face, you can't tell who it is unless you really look up close. Like, if you know Batman, you know it's Two-Face, but there's no difference in color, and it just looks like a guy in a suit.
So you know that weathering that they did? Maybe they could have done that on that burnt face a little bit harder.
I'm pretty sure that paint was rushed for the convention.
They said it was.
Yeah, because it was like some characters it was overdone, some characters it was underdone. Some were good. I thought Poison Ivy on the smoke version was done perfectly.
I was going to ask you if you could tell if it was still Poison Ivy.
Yeah, you could tell it was still Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
But the way they kind of shaded it like perfectly accented her face and her costume and the vines and stuff like that. Poison Ivy looked awesome.
It was cool. It was cool that
Penguin.
Penguin looked great.
Yeah. So and it was interesting too. Mr. Freeze doesn't have the helmet on the smoke version, but on the painted version he did. But it was cool because we were standing there and like chatting, and every time we went to any of these booths, like we spent all of our time inside the booth. We weren't like standing on the outside, and you could see like passerbyers that were clearly not statue collectors, and every single person stopped to take a picture of that statue. Yeah. Anybody who walked near it would be like, "Holy shit!" and then they would take a picture of it. It was
a showstopper.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
My problem was that I'm sorry, Gary. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say that's because it's their statue of their dreams. That's why.
Yeah.
It's Batman and all of his villains. What more could you want?
Well, that's true what you said there, Gary. I mean,
Riddler.
Riddler. He'll find his way in there.
The XM made it clear that they were after the DC license for a very long time. So, I mean, they're doing a good job with what they're bringing out so far.
Yeah.
Their 6-scale stuff looks just as good as most quarter scale stuff.
Yeah, it does. And it's a nice size. It's a nice size.
It's a nice size.
Again, it's not a scale I collect, but when they start making, like, when their Green Lanterns come out, and if they ever do, like, Swamp Thing or characters I collect, I'm definitely going to be buying them.
Well, like Brandon,
they
like,
do
like
Two-Face, I'm getting it.
the Giant Studios one, they're like, that's 1/6. The Batman Bat, and they're standing next to quarter scales, and they're the same height.
I really regret not buying that.
Dude, it's nearly double the price now.
I know. I saw it, and I was like, I've got the quarter scale Batman and Bane, and I'm like, do I need the diorama? And yes, I do, it turns out. And now I don't have it.
That's what happens to us all.
I got my diorama space is saved up for Daredevil and Stiltman.
Yeah, man, the Daredevil and Stiltman.
They will bring that
Dead. He's dead.
It's gonna happen.
Punisher killed him. He's dead.
Hasn't Danny Hines contacted you yet about building one
Oh
for you?
no!
Oh god, don't even mention him.
Oh god!
I was trying, dude. I spent so much time with Brian and the guys from XM, and I kept pushing it.
Still
Oh, you have to.
Well,
like, just
there
do
you
it.
go. You'll get your ES number you want.
Yeah, one.
You're one of one.
One of one. Stiltman.
Well, I was gonna say is that for me, like the Batman Sanity is a beautiful piece. Bane should not be in the bottom. Should not be in the bottom like that. He should be behind Batman alongside Clayface.
They tried to switch him.
Oh, they did?
They tried to switch Bane and Clayface, but Clayface in the front like that, you could tell even less who it's supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah, because he looks too much like the Smoke, maybe.
It's just like a pile of smoke or a pile of shit if he's painted.
Okay. But I was gonna say, where's Riddler, right?
Yeah. Riddler's
Well, I
missing.
mean-
Deathstroke's missing.
Yeah,
Deathstroke I could understand.
Yeah, because
I
Deathstroke's
would rather-
Titans.
I'd rather have Deathstroke than Man-Bat.
Yeah.
No, we'll put it this way.
Go.
Deathstroke is more of a general DC villain
Yeah,
than a
you'd have
Batman villain.
if you're gonna have one of the two, you'd have Deadshot there instead of Deathstroke.
Riddler should be there before
right.
Clayface, probably.
Can I name the some of the villains I wanted? How about
Sure.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum?
No.
Oh my god.
Tweedlehead.
The Mad Hatter.
What about
I
The Mad Hatter.
apologize to everybody who's listening for that.
How about Egg
He's
Food?
still drunk.
Egg Food.
Oh my god!
What's going on in the chat, guys?
He must still be drunk.
AJ, them three that you mentioned, Tweedlehead have actually brought them out.
They did? Are you serious? Egg
Fifth
Food?
scale. Yeah, 1/5 scale.
Oh my gosh! I was just kidding. All right.
You can get Egghead and Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Oh my goodness.
Can I actually make a complaint about something else?
What's
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
Right, okay. I know we mentioned about art prints earlier on, right, and obviously the increased pricing that Sideshow are making. Why the hell can Sideshow not just include the art prints in with the statues?
Gary,
Because at the end of the day,
Thank
at
you.
the end of the day,
From the
They
fucking
can.
at the end of the day, they're putting the prices up, and that way it will please the customer, i.e. ourselves.
Yeah.
When you go to buy the statue, at least you're then getting the art print with it, and therefore everyone's then not going to complain. So
Yeah,
I
well,
think-
Gary,
They
exactly
know,
what you're saying. So
They'll
Iron
hike the
Studios
prices
do that.
up more.
You get Gary, Iron Studios do that with their dioramas. You open up the box and there's a free art print,
Yeah.
done and signed.
What
and
does the art print look like now?
It's decent. No, it's not that good, actually.
Yeah. They'll hike the prices up more, and people will bitch about Sideshow prices more. That's why.
The art prints that Sideshow put with statues all sucked.
They probably aren't that good looking to people, but I'm sure
totally agree.
it
There's
costs
Birds
them
of
a
Prey
lot to
one's
make
pretty
them.
good, Brandon.
What's that?
The Birds of Prey one, Huntress, Batgirl, and
Well, their
Mary.
art prints that they sell individually look good.
yeah.
Well, that
But the one, like I have the one that came with the Daredevil comic kit. It's awful. I would never display that
and,
in my home.
yeah, the Mythos, the Vader Mythos art print.
Yeah, some of them are so the
What's wrong?
Venom comic kit. It's just a picture of the statue.
No, the Vader. What's wrong with the Mythos art print?
Oh, I mean, it's too small. Like, it's not like...
I don't think I've seen that one.
Size. It's like, a little A4 sheet.
I've never been told that.
It's a postcard?
I mean, it's too small.
Ryan, they tell you that all the time. You hear it in your sleep.
But I was gonna say, I bought the Iron Studios Weapon X before I sold it, but that came in art print and that was fine. It looked nice.
Yeah, but here's the thing: like you say, he is Iron Studios, right? So with Iron Studios, all the art prints are always done by Ivan Rice. Now we all know what his work's like.
Yeah.
When you get the XM art prints, they're usually done by Art Germ Lau or another reputable artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got to do the art print first and then base the statue off the art print.
Are you talking about like the art print they sell for $90, or are you talking about other generic type art prints?
No, what I'm just saying is that they should include the art prints like their competitors do.
The ones that they sell for $90?
They're never going to do that because they know people will pay for the print.
I'm gonna say this: those art prints are not worth $90. They're worth $20.
Some of them.
They're not. They're not.
It depends on the edition size.
Some of them I'd pay $90 for. Some of them.
You go down to the Artist Alley on.
I wouldn't pay $250 because I'm not getting the frame, but.
I'm just saying, you go down to the Artist Alley on Comic-Con and you will find one of the best art prints out there.
Yeah,
for $20.
If you can see, I don't know if you can see it.
I could go on Amazon. Fine.
I've got a Scott Williams cover Batman signed by him for $20.
Exactly, and the artists are there to sign it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I have David Mack too, a Daredevil and an Elektra, both signed. They were like $35 for both.
Exactly. So yes, they can include the art print that they sell inside.
They can, but they won't.
They won't.
Because people will pay $500 for a framed art print or whatever ridiculous price they charge.
Does anybody in the panel buy the art prints?
No.
I was gonna get the Punisher.
I buy the $15 posters down from my local pop culture.
Actually, though, they just put up the Alex Ross Daredevil, and they're doing 150 framed. Whatever ones don't sell are going up unframed on Monday or something like that. Maybe I'll buy one of those if it's unframed.
Is that the Alex Ross 75th anniversary with the circles around him? I have that poster, which was $4.99.
and y'all pay 5 times the size like that with the set.
Yeah, I mean, look,
but it's signed.
I guess
it's
that
signed
was
by Alex Ross.
I just said in the chat, Tim, that the sad thing is the Sideshow Alex Ross prints is that they were already purchased directly from his store a while ago, $20 a piece.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the point is like none of us are collecting those art prints. Those aren't for us.
Well, I gotta say,
we can still talk shit about them.
Mac, what were you saying, Mac?
I gotta say, I did buy one. I bought that Elektra Daredevil.
They were like, didn't they make a variant of him in the Shadowland suit with that one?
Which one? I'm not sure. It's the one on Sideshow, the one that has that glow in the dark.
Or, yeah.
I have to see that one.
I almost bought that one.
Yeah.
But then I figured.
Yeah, I was staring at it for a long time, and then I just was like, I kind of like it. So.
Yeah, I mean, look, the art is great.
Yeah.
I guess I have statues I gotta buy.
Yeah.
I didn't really love the design of the characters. I was gonna buy it for the glow in the dark gimmick, but then I'm like, when am I gonna look at it with the lights off?
Yeah, I fell into that.
Yeah, it's all. We all get caught.
I have the Emerald Twilight Green Lantern glow in the dark cover, and it's like up displayed, and I've never once seen it glowing in the dark because I don't go in it with the lights off.
Do it for the channel.
No.
Well, I was gonna ask you guys.
I don't even know.
You like the art print? Get it.
Well, I was gonna say,
don't be ashamed.
Do you guys go check out deviantart.com?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff there, in terms of art prints and stuff.
Yeah, buy some nice paper and a good printer. You can print out yourself, right?
I ordered a exclusive yesterday, actually.
Exclusive what?
Print.
From DeviantArt?
DeviantArt?
Yeah.
Nice. What print?
Domino.
Nice.
Yeah.
X-Force or regular costume?
A regular costume.
Nice.
How much did you buy it for, Gary?
$50.
See that?
Yeah.
Did you have hairy armpits?
You're getting closer to 90.
Oh,
So,
shit.
hey, there you go.
Let
me ask you. You can buy. By the way, you could buy these, and it comes with frames for $60. I'm looking at the art germ right now. It's $51.95 with a black gallery frame.
Yeah, but that's like a shit plastic frame.
Yeah, but still.
But it's not much better than what Sideshow gives you.
Yeah, exactly. That's just my.
Sideshow gives you a plastic frame with some mats.
Oh, that frame is plastic?
I have not heard good things about their frames.
I think the matting is really nice.
The matting is nice.
Yeah.
Instead of glass in the thing, it is just a clear little perspex, like less than half a mil thick. Just
go to Walmart. Give me a frame.
Go to IKEA. You get better frames there, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, back
I
to
got
statues.
and then you pay extra for shipping because they ship it framed.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so nervous to get something framed like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Isn't
never
it weird?
want
I'm
anything
less
shipped to me
nervous
framed.
about statues coming to my house
Than
than a framed piece of glass. Yeah.
Yeah, that glass thing would bother me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey Ryan.
Yeah.
Look, let's throw up folks pictures of his collection, bro.
Oh yeah. That'd be cool.
And then we let you take over, my brother, and take us through the barber shop.
Do the shop, you know what I'm saying? Come through, get a cut.
There you go.
All right.
This make my nipples hard.
What the
I don't know. I'm sitting too close to you for that one.
I was gonna say.
Hey, are you focused on me?
Oh, damn! This year,
I love that shot.
That's what I want. My freaking...
Which Vader is this?
That's Iron Studios, like Thor. Mine looks doper.
Thor, can you lock in on Ryan?
Okay.
Now I got that Malgus too, though. Now I got that Malgus, man. You know what's so funny, man? I saw that Malgus on eBay for like eight something, right? And I missed it. Like I was bullshitting or something like that. And I missed the auction for like 8 something. So I waited, man, and like a day or two later, somebody put it up for like $650. I was like, look here, man, I give you $600 for it. And they're like, nah, I need $650 for it. I was like, nah, I give you $600 for it. Hit me back a day later. It was like, look, give me $600, and I'll just pay like the $25 or $30 for the shipping, and bam. It's not exclusive, but that's still cool with me. I like the one where he's got the mask on.
Oh man, that is sick. Wait. I want that Malgus.
I got it for $650 for shipping. So you know what I mean? I got a real good price on that.
Yeah.
The same way I got that Death Trooper too. You know what I mean? I actually, you know what I mean? Like I paid $400 for the Death Trooper and like another like $40 for shipping on that joint.
Wow.
Dude on eBay was no Sideshow. No, damn, I'm fucking tripping. Facebook. Dude on Facebook, the buy sell trade joint. I think he had that and a couple other things. I was like, look here, man, I got like $375 for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh man, come on, can you get it? Can you get it? I said, I got $375. He was like, how about $400? I was like, cool. He wanted like $5 something for it. You know what I mean? I was like, I told you I got $375 for it, so that was cool.
Wait, I think was it Justin Dahl?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's where I got the one from.
That's it. That's it. And even that Boba Fett, you know what I mean? I found like some dude from Israel was selling that joint, man, for like $400. You know what I mean? I got it like for $400 and I paid like $50 for shipping. So I basically, the only one I really paid full price for was the Django, the Iron Studios, Vader, and the Cad Bane. But that was only like $250 for the whatchamacallit.
Dude, you know what my favorite out of all that is that you've got there? That
Say it
fucking
again?
quarter-scale Malgus. That's a nice piece, man.
No, that Malgus is tight, man. You know what I mean? For real. Like he's
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like
you know
the
the thing
posture.
about that Malgus though, for real. He is constructed well. Like he's like heavy as shit. Like he's like one solid piece. He's not like the Django is solid, but the Bobo is okay. You know what I mean? But and
I'll tell you what,
that
that's
Death
a
Trooper
Star
is
Wars
okay.
movie I could get behind. The First War.
Folks, how long you been collecting for?
Man, I just started like last year sometime, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. You're already,
Yeah, you know what happened, man. I actually
already on the right track though.
Who Thor bought his Ghost Rider from, this cat Leo, man. You know what I mean? I just happened to I bought so basically this is how I got into collecting, man. A buddy of mine showed me that Kodo Black Panther. I bought that. Then I started researching about statues and stuff because I didn't really know shit about them. So I saw a couple sideshow statues here and there, bam, bam. So I went to Awesome Com in DC, right? So walking around, of course, I fucked up. I brought my wife with me. You know what I mean? I didn't really, you know what I mean. So I really couldn't buy what I wanted to buy because she was like, man, you know what I mean? I can't be buying $500 statues in front of her and shit.
Like,
so, you know what I mean? It ain't going down. You know what I mean? Because that was the first statues I was trying to buy. So she was definitely gonna be like, fuck no. But anyway, went there. I was looking around, man. So I saw the Batman Beyond. The Batman versus Superman, the first. I think it's on Sideshow now. I think they made like $450 or $500 for it or something like that. You know what I mean? The Ben Affleck one.
Yeah.
So there was a dude from Beyond Comics there. You know what I mean? So this, you know what I mean? Being a neophyte, I ain't no shit. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I was thinking about it. He's like, oh yeah, you should get this and da 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 da. He gamed my ass up, so I bought that piece of shit. Right? It was cool for, you know what I mean? It was cool for my first statue, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. He gamed my ass up, but you know what I mean? No brown shipper, you know what I mean? And some more shit, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I didn't really know the game, you know what I mean? So when I started looking at other statues, and then I ordered that Predator from Sideshow, and I ordered the Iron Studios, the Vader. So I got the Vader in. I was like, oh, this shit is kick ass. And then I was like, you know what? I had to drop some bread on that Boba Fett and that Maul. Now what I did? I think I bought that Boba Fett next. You know what I mean? I bought the Boba Fett and the Jango Fett basically around the same time.
Yeah,
both came at the same time. So I was like, all right, this shit is cool. And then I fucked up and found Leo. Leo was selling everything. You know what I mean? So Leo, I guess he's a bunch of shit, sells a bunch of shit.
What are you saying, Ryan? That's your cousin?
I was just kidding. I was saying that because he's
part
your
of cousin.
No, but wasn't he part of the same the group?
But yeah, you guys are cousins, right?
Who, Leo?
That's what you were saying?
Your mama.
Yeah, Leo's on the statue.
Yeah, your mama, bro.
Whatever that joint was. You know what I mean? He was selling a bunch of his pieces, right? So I saw it. I was like, oh shit. So I bought. So I put it down deposit on.
A couple of years, he sold off his entire collection every.
Yeah, he was selling off his entire collection. I just happened to catch him when he was selling this shit. So
he does that every once in a while.
I put a deposit on the Black Panther, that Sideshow Spider-Man. Bought those two. Then I was over his house looking. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get this Mysterio from you. But to be honest, I started looking at that lizard, and that lizard is my favorite piece. I don't give a damn what nobody says. That lizard is hot shit. That's a hot ass fucking piece. You know what
I'm gonna go to the next picture then.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
Wow.
So you can't really see it. You see the lizard kind of in the corner.
Can you lock it
that
on?
lizard is a hot ass piece, man. I
think it is locked on me as far as the stream is going. But I think you have to lock it on yourself.
If you click on his
got you.
His thing, it'll lock it.
Yeah, because it's locked. It's showing locked on the screen.
Yeah, it's showing you on Facebook.
And what games are you playing there, Ryan?
Bam. So you see the lizard in the back. So I was like, yo, this is hot shit. So I bought that lizard. I bought the I bought the Craven. I bought the Craven next. Cause I was, like I said, I was still gonna get the Mysterio. I was like, nah, this Craven. I fuck with Craven more than Mysterio. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't fuck with Craven. You know what I mean? But I fuck with Craven. I know his story. I know about him. So I bought him, and then Leo basically he threw that vulture in there for like $600. He's like, yo, give me like $600 for the vulture. I was like, cool. So I scooped that up from him. You know what I mean? So I got the Panther, the Lizard, the Vulture, and that Spider-Man all from Leo.
Wow. When you looked over and saw that Ghost Rider, what did he say?
He said, oh yeah, this dude already got the deposit on Ghost Rider. I was like, well, look here, man, if he ain't got his bread, I got the fucking money. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, this dude, you know what I mean, he had the money for it. But it's all good though, you know what I mean? Because hey, I'd rather my brother have it than anybody else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then and then what did I get after that, man? I think I got
Did you get cards made up?
Yeah, I made those cards myself on PowerPoint.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah, so my wife showed me how to do that shit on PowerPoint. You know what I mean? It actually isn't that hard. You know what I mean? So I made all those on PowerPoint. What did I get? Oh, then I got that Batman, the armored Batman. So the dude named Sam Gilchrist, man, he's on Group 18 or something like that.
Spear.
Huh?
Yeah, he's Kryptonite Spear.
Bam, that's it. So
he's a good dude.
Yeah. So I was watching my man Cartel from Hell. He was talking about Cartel from Hell. He was talking about the armored Batman. And then for some reason, I don't know, I got on that Sam Gilchrist cat, and he was talking about the spear, and he did a little review, and he was like, yeah, man, I think this armored Batman needs this. Bang, he put the spear on there. I was like, oh, shit, I need that. So I bought that spear from him and the armored Batman. What else came in after that? Then a whole bunch, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like my memory's getting crazy. So, there we go.
Damn. That is so nice.
Come get your cut.
Yeah. The villain squad. So that Morbius I got from the LC Lisa and them, you know, fan art. It's fan art, you know what I mean? I want Sideshow to sue my black ass.
So that's bigger than court.
Lawsuits or mofos, you know what I mean? So
you're fired.
That Morbius is the last one. So I bought that. I was like, man, I hit Thor up. I was like, yo, man, I'm thinking about getting this. I was like, thinking about getting this Morbius. You know what I mean? He was like, get it. Then I seen Jim Mint. He gave a review. I was like, so I hit Lisa up. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get that from you. That's actually my last piece that came in.
That's a beautiful setup.
That Electro was cold too.
That Electro, that's what I got from that dude, my man Benson. Yeah. Now, that's the first time I messed with Benson through XM. He hooked me up actually with that. You know what I mean? I got a good price on that. You know what I mean? He hooked me up. It only took. I ordered I paid for that shit on Friday. I got it on Wednesday.
Oh, it's dope.
Yeah,
you know
that setup is nice.
Tim, I like that setup. You're making me jealous, damn. I'm in Thor's house. You know what I mean? Wait till I do my review. You know what I mean? I'll be.
No, bro.
The X-Men vape. You know what I mean? I'm mad. You know what I mean? But anyway, though, let me get back to my shit.
Yo, start collecting X-Men though. For real, stop fucking around. Start collecting X-Men, bro.
So like I said, I got the then I got the Electro. Then if you put the picture of, like I said, I got the Falcon. Yeah, okay. So now here, so I got the Falcon. I got the I got the Falcon early from the Bushy Collector. You know what I mean? Fan art Bushy Collector. My bad, BC, whatever. So you know, I got that from him. I saw that, right. Hit him up. I was like, man, I'm thinking about getting this. You know what I mean? He's like, well, you know, this and that. But you know what I mean? You know how the fan art people are. You know what I mean? They think you bullshit until you give them the money. Then once you give them the money, they're your best friend. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got some. He was like, oh man, I don't do business like this. I'm like, yo, look here, man. I had the money. Yeah, I had the money on the 5th, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good for it. So you know what I mean? Once I paid him, he was like, oh yeah, you're my shit. You're on my email. You're everything now. So I ordered that from him, like I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? It had a bullshit ass paint job on there. I sent it to my man Nick Martell, custom paint job. He hooked up the metallic wings for me. But before, the wings were like dull red with some black outline on the edges of it. Looked real fucked up. So I told him he painted it like I told him I wanted. So like how you see the Iron Man looks. I told him, I said, you know what I mean? I kind of want the wings to look similar to the Iron Man red metallic paint. So he hooked it up. Custom piece. You know, the bottom, the statue piece on the Chambers building, that was fine. But like even like his red outfit, that shit was kind of whack. It really didn't have the shading to it. You know what I mean?
So not to cut you off, folks,
go ahead.
But a lot of the time these factories, they'll only do like 2 tones. They'll do like a light shadow, and then they'll just throw the heavy color over it. When you get a custom paint job, most custom painters go 3 tones deep. Like they'll go like a deep tone for like shadow, and then they'll raise that out, and then they'll raise it out again to give the highlight. So that's why you're gonna get like that. The custom paint jobs are always gonna kill the factory paint jobs for sure.
Yeah, that shit definitely pops because you can kind of see it in this picture in the light. You know what I mean? Like I should have took some better pictures or whatever, but like in the light in this picture, like you can definitely see. I wish I had an old picture. I could show you the old picture of like how he used to look versus this picture, man. You could definitely tell the difference. You know what I mean? So now the Iron Man piece. So basically, I picked up the Falcon from the dude on Saturday, the Iron Man piece, and I think the Silver Savage. They all came in the same week.
Wow.
So I was trying to hide all this shit from my wife.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
how could you hide it though?
She's like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? Like,
so yo, what do you tell her? They're like $300 each.
Okay, so basically, I got fucked when she saw me pay like $500 for that Batman. So basically, if she's like, "Oh, these are $500," so you know what I mean. Now that Falcon piece, I paid
up,
like,
dude.
okay, now I'm telling you, that Falcon piece came in 2 humongous fucking boxes. Like, you see that yellow rug? Like those boxes were as big as that fucking yellow rug.
Oh my god!
Oh my
So
god!
the shipping on that shit was like $480. At first, you know what I mean, Bushy hit me up. He was like, "Yo, man, they're talking about if they send one box, the shipping's gonna be like $1,000." I said, "What? Yes, $1,000 bucks."
Not know that ahead of time.
In one box. So he said he told him to break it up in 2 different boxes. It was still like $480. I was like, "God damn."
That's too
my
much.
My man Jose Gonzalez on the rejects, man. He's trying to sell his and shit. You know what I mean? But that whack ass paint job, man, they might not buy it.
Moving.
Yeah, they may not move because that sorry ass paint job on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I got the fucking Wolverine. Everybody got the Wolverine and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't really know. Yeah, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I like them. You know what I mean? But I can't really lie. Me a Sideshow. I like the Sideshow older pieces better than the new pieces. You know what I mean? Like. And you know what I mean? I guess I'm getting more into the custom pieces.
You're in the golden zone, bro, where you can pick up a lot of the older pieces cheap. You got a lot of the older collectors that love to keep their collections fresh with the new stuff and get rid of their old stuff. So a lot of them put it up there on eBay or like these Facebook groups, and you can pick them up cheap as shit.
But you know what though? But that I like I say, I actually like. Damn, look at my couch is all looking all fucked up. That's a bad picture. But anyway, though, now I'm noticing, man, my couch is all fucked up. But really, you know what I mean? Like I said, I kind of like a lot of some of the older pieces. Like I said, that Morgus piece is a real nice piece. You know what I mean? That Death Trooper is probably like the hardest piece I put together, man. That's just like 800. That's just like 800 pieces, man. You know what I mean? Like for real, it's just like 800 pieces. Like
yeah, you know what was hard about that piece, folks, is that the freaking grenades. That was the belt.
I ripped that shit. I fucked up the grenade. I ripped the shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm thinking like the way the shit is. Like I don't know how it is. Like I ripped the shit. I was like, fuck this up. I had to get some Gorilla Glue and put it back. So anybody's gonna buy my Death Trooper, yeah, I fucked them up. But you know what I mean. I fixed them. But for real, like honestly, man, you know what I mean. Even like on the helmet, it's got a little piece on the helmet, man. If you hit that shit'll fall off.
Yeah,
like, I don't know if your joint's PJ is the same, like that little side, the little shoulder joint. Is that magnetic, or did you get the one where
that's magnetic?
Okay, mine is magnetic also. Now on the review that Sideshow put, it's like they have like a strap that goes around and actually hooks it in. But
yeah, it does.
I had to watch that that YouTube video on the Sideshow joint like 20 times to get it right.
Well, let me tell you. All right, so here's what happened, right? I put that piece together. I filmed it, whatever, and I was like, seriously, after that video, I was like sweating bullets. It was like so painful. It was like the most painful piece to put together. Anyway, I noticed down in the bottom of the leg was a little chip on, and you know, like a chip on that black paint. You'll notice that, right?
Right.
A mile away, because it's all black. And I called Sideshow. I was like, listen, can you just send me the torso? I'll break the one, you know, because it's in 2 pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll break the legs, and I'll break the legs. Just send me.
Teach him a lesson.
Yeah, and just send me like the bottom half, right? And they were like giving me a hard time. Like I had to break it, like break it down and send the whole piece back together. I was like, listen, this took me like literally 2 hours to put together. I'm not breaking it down. If I break it down, you're gonna keep this piece. So,
you ain't no Punisher, bro. Two hours to break the legs. You ain't no Punisher.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like they were giving me such a hard time in just replacing the legs. I don't understand why they. I've done it with other customer service rep. I don't know. I said, you know what? Take it. I don't want it anymore. Keep it. It was such a pain in the ass to put together, and right, folks? It was a pain.
Pain in the ass, dude.
Pain in the ass.
For real. Like,
so, folks, what Darth Maul are you looking to grab?
Okay, now I wanted the Sideshow, but I got informed that if you didn't pre-order that, you're out of luck. So what I'm gonna do is, you know what I mean?
The XM.
I mean, excuse me, accent. Yeah, the accent. Excuse me. Now, what I might do, I might order the sideshow, but I might want to get the sideshow with that cloak you're talking about. Yeah, with the cloak you're talking about. Now, the difference. Now, what I like about the sideshow, it lights up versus the XM that doesn't light up. But like I was saying before, to be honest, man, I barely light my joints up. But it's like better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know, it's kind of like that. Now, if you go back to my collection, now that Silver Savage. Everybody fucks with that, you know what I mean? Now that's Silver Savage because you know I want that Silver Surfer like a Tim. Like I see your Silver Surfer, I thought it was the Bushy, but Thor told me it was the whatchamacallit, yo, the OG sideshow. Yeah. I thought it was the Bushy collector, you know what I mean? And the only reason I really didn't go with that because a lot of all the Silver Surfer, like I said, they're on the board. He's doing some cosmic shit.
They're all kind of the same, gay, right?
Huh? Yeah, but you know, go for the original, man. Often imitated, never duplicated.
I could, yeah. The original is now. Don't get me wrong. The original is tight, but I just wanted, you know what I mean. I saw the Savage. I was like, you know what? It's something different. That's all.
I promise you right now, nobody's fucking with that price right now. That shit is $1,800.
For what? For that Savage?
No, for this one.
I told you
that shit is selling for a regular unchromed one. Yeah, bro.
That's overpriced.
Yeah, I agree. I think
everything's
1,400 is like the highest point that thing should sell.
That's a lot of money for it, man.
For that Silver Savage, does it come with any switch outs?
Yeah, it comes out with a different face. So I should have sent you a different picture of the face. Somebody told me don't send any close-ups, but
well, we was trying to get the.
I know it's all good. It's all good now. I'm just messing around. Wait, he comes with a face where like a regular face, and he comes out. I have the screaming face on him right now. You know what I mean? And that's actually the face I like more the Savage face. He's like
I almost bought that one too.
You should have got it, man. Trust me, that thing is tight, man. You know what I mean? Now you know it's so funny. So check it out. One of my boys came through. And like I said, I got the Savage, the Iron Man, and the Falcon all the same day, right? So he was looking at the Falcon. He's like, "Oh man, this shit is tight. This shit is tight." I said, "Yeah, man, I got this Silver Savage," and he's like, "Yeah, this is my favorite." He's like, "Yo, he's like, man, this Falcon is my favorite." I said, "Check out the Savage, man." You know, over there, check out the Savage. He was like, "This is my favorite." He's like, "Fuck that." He's like, "This chrome joint." He's like, "This shit is off the hook." So. You know what I mean? It all depends. You know what I mean? And that Savage is big too. You know what I mean? It's definitely like
that's a big
3/4 scale. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
He's not little. You know what I mean? Like
that surfboard puts him over, man. Look at that thing.
Yeah, that surfboard is about a good 34 inches long.
God damn!
Jesus Christ!
He brought his kid up in there and told him that's his statue and shit.
Oh yeah, man. So I had one of my I moved the Lizard where he was before. Like you see where the Star Wars section was. The Lizard was over there. One of my clients came in, told his kid like grab the tail of the Lizard. I was like, yo, that ain't a good idea. That's not a good idea, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I would have kicked it.
I would have been like,
all I can say to you is
I can't get mad at the kid because the dumbass parent told him to do it. So you know what I mean? So
what happened?
I told him don't grab it, Brendan. That's a dumbass idea.
And the kid still grabbed it.
And your dad's an idiot.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
wait, so the kid still grabbed it?
No. He didn't grab it, so it was cool. You know what I mean? So
where do you get these display things for?
The tables?
Yeah, kind of cool.
All the tables are from World Market, man. So if you go to World Market, you buy those tables, and man, make sure you buy when they got a 30% discount because those shits are fucking expensive for it.
Oh shit!
I bet.
Yeah, like,
they work real well.
3-tier, like the one with the Falcon, the Panther, whatever. That shit's like, I think that shit might be $279.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And the 2-tier is like $189, man. So I mean, I cop them when they get like 30%, 40% discounts on them.
Of all your pieces, what are your top 3? Doesn't have
Lizard,
to be in order. Just
Lizard.
All right.
Malgus.
Okay.
All right.
You
like your kids, ain't it?
He want to say Falcon. I can tell.
Yeah. Falcon with the paint job. It's Falcon with the paint job.
Yeah, I can see the paint job. I had to turn on my TV so I could see it blown up because that shit is mad small on my phone.
Yeah, the Falcon with the paint job is definitely like Yeah, that's Soul Brother number one. He definitely got tight. You know what I mean? Like
Soul Brother number one.
He's Soul Brother number one. You know what I mean? He beat out the Tyler. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's so funny, yo, man. The
You
guy
get that couch at Old Market too?
the Justin that I bought Darth Maul from.
Yeah.
He was asking me about a couple of my custom pieces, or whatever. And so I showed him like a picture of the Falcon. He was like, "Oh, well, you got the Falcon on steroids." I started laughing. I was like, "Yeah, that's him, man." I mean, but you know what I mean? Like for real, like he's tight, man. For real. When you get the paint job, like the paint job makes him look different for real.
I don't
think
think
the paint
Bushy,
job. I'm trying to tell you, man. That brown paint skin, man. Like, man.
I don't think Bushy disappoints for the sculpts.
Nah, Bushy's tight, but you know what though? Okay, so Bushy got that painted in a different factory. You know, he messes with Ariel now. You know what I mean? Master Customs. He messes with Master Customs now. So I ordered a Luke Cage from him. You know what I mean? I got a fan art Luke Cage from him that's busting ass for real.
Oh,
It's supposed to be coming out with something else too, like the movie fan art Venom.
Is it
to come out too?
Is it Luke Cage with the headband?
Yeah, kind of like did you?
I think he got the
With the
chain
two torsos?
It comes with both.
That's LCG. That's the one I bought. That's who I got Morbius from.
Okay.
This one is from he's got a pipe in his hand. And the comic book and the he's got like the Luke Cage comic book is on the ground.
Oh, cool.
I guess I'm not allowed to show him. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
send it to me. I'll send it.
okay, hold on. Let me see if I can send Thor a picture. Real
Yeah, I don't
quick.
think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool.
Beautiful.
Wait, tell me what I can probably show the pic. What is the?
Yeah, we about to send it to you. Oh.
Hold
Wait,
on.
Cage?
folks. Hey, folks.
Yes, sir.
What do you call this? Yo, so where's your shop? Is it like you have your statues displayed in the shop?
Yeah, just like how you just saw the picture. That's the shop right there.
That's the shop right there?
Yeah, that's the shop.
Oh man, I wish you were around.
Yeah, that's the shop right there, man.
We look, PJ, we ain't gotta wait for no fucking con, man. You and I tell him get down here.
Out Tim. Let's do a road trip.
I get y'all the accommodations free, no problem.
There you go.
Check you out.
Yo, Tim, you definitely need to come check me out, bro. We'll have a real nice time.
Yeah.
I ain't got that vape shit. I got the real joint.
I told you about the Megatron, right? This dude got the Megatron.
I knew exactly what you're talking about the way you said it. I was like, oh,
Tim, trust me, man. You have a good time hanging out with me, brother. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'm having a great time right now, so I believe it. I believe it. You know what it is, man? I fuck with you because I like your style already, man. I can tell that you're smart and you're a new collector, man. I can tell.
Yeah.
Because even the way that you were talking about how you were like playing with the prices with all these pieces you were trying to pick up, I'm like, yo, this guy's got his shit going.
Yeah, man. You know the other thing about it for real, man. Like when you look on eBay, then you look on Facebook, you kind of compare to see what's going on. And for real, man, you got to be kind of, you know what I mean. My thing is you got to be kind of patient because, like I said, just like that Malgus, man. I was like, oh, I want the Malgus. And if I actually, you know what I'm saying, like I said, if I would have bought this shit, I would have bought $850 for it. But me being, you know what I mean, me missing out on the auction, just being patient. Another one came through, man. I'll say $200, $250. So you know what I mean? Like you do have to be patient. You know what I mean? I think in this game right here, if you have the patience, you know what I mean, because something will always come around. Because you know, one thing I know, somebody's always dead. Something always coming up with somebody. You know what I mean? Like
hey, folks,
or something or this or that. So you know what I mean? You never know when you might catch somebody who's like, yo, just give me this. Because like when I saw my Batman, like I wanted like $450 for it, but somebody was like, yeah, I'll give you $350 for it. I was like, take the shit. You know what I mean? Like I want to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you sold that Batman?
Yeah, I just sold that Batman. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, you know what? You can take it. You know what I mean? Because for real, what did I buy? I bought something. I think I bought that Electro. I thought I bought the Electro, and I like the Electro better. So you know what I mean? To me, yeah, I lost out on a couple of dollars. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like that was my first one I bought. I understand, you know what I mean? It's all good. You know, I fell for the banana, the tailpipe. It happens. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shit happens, you know what I mean? But now I'm a little bit better, you know what I mean? So
hey folks, some people are asking, and Master Pizza is asking. Master Pizza actually lives in the Mickey's Eastern Maryland.
Yeah, he lives around here too.
Okay. He's asking he goes, yo, where's your shop at?
Petworth, Northwest DC.
Yeah.
You know, like Columbia Heights.
Right up street from Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Right up street from Roosevelt, if you know it.
Okay.
Hey folks, what's the name of
Option
what's
food.
the name of your barbershop so we could tell people on the chat and then they could Google it to
Folks, what is it?
Just find you come find me. I'll take y'all all over there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right,
No,
hit up
I'm tripping. My shit is Folks the Master Barber.
Folks the Master Barber. Okay. Yeah, because I think Joe Miller, he goes, I'm
Golf Castle exclusive.
he goes, I'm in the area where the shop at, so he's gonna get a cut and check you out.
Yeah, tell him to come through. You know what I mean?
And
I ain't just saying I'm a master barber. I actually got a master barber license. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So on here, I'm Folks the Master Collector. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I'm trying to be the master collector. I'm trying to get my game up. So you know what I mean? I got about like 6 more pre-order. I ain't like you, Rodney. Got about 14 more pre-order.
That's okay. I'm almost done though.
Rodney pre-order.
Rodney, he must be a principal and shit, man. All that special, you know what I mean? Like shit. Rodney, you must be a principal, man. All those statues you pre-ordered, man.
Hey, put them on payment plans.
Just me, or does everybody kind of wonder, like, damn, yo, what does everybody do to buy all these damn statues and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, it's not just me, you know. Because I want to know what the hell Anton Wu does, because this dude's got a Or it's just me, you know what I mean? I want to know what Wu does, you know what I mean? I need to hang out with Wu, like Wu. What do you do, man?
I sell my body. My body.
Well, no, but you know,
this is good.
No, but I did a review video for because I just picked up Thanos in the Throne, right, and that cost me a little bit to pick up, and then someone, you know, convinced me to get the Jungle Predator, and that was another like 1,200. I'm whispering because I don't want
the magnetic on the head is, you know what I mean. Everybody who touched the head. On the unsculpted mask, you know what I mean? The head falls off. That because I had that on pre-order, like it was getting ready to come.
Yeah.
And then I watched a couple reviews and everybody was like, yo, the head's fucking falling off.
Well, you can actually put a magnetic strip and then to hold the head, or you pull the dreads back. You pull it back, and then you put the head on. Then it fits perfect. Yeah. But you know, so I pre-ordered that after Thanos, and I was like, seriously, like I wanted that piece right away. So what I did was eat a lot of ramen noodles and Spam. People think I'm joking, but I actually did eat that for lunch almost like every other day.
PJ, come on, man. We know you were working the corner.
And working the corner. It was a combination of everything.
Ramen noodles and Spam. Just to save us some money for that?
Yeah.
Hey, ramen noodles are good.
What a fun hobby.
Ramen noodles are good.
I can't support that lifestyle, bro.
I had to.
Hey man, I'm a pescatarian, man, and I can't even eat that.
I'm a pescatarian. I only eat fish that eat other fish.
But I mean, like, yeah, we do what we do, you know, what we got to do to, buy these statues, whether it be like selling our old pieces. Like right now, I'm selling all my Kotobukiya pieces, and that's kind of like funding me to get more statues. So,
how many do you have? How many are you selling off?
I'm selling all my Kotobukiyas, and then some of them that
was my first one, that Black Panther one, the Kodo. You know what I mean? That was my first one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
That's still
sell it, you know
that's still my favorite Black Panther statue.
Yeah, that was a nice one. But
I like the old Bowen one.
Which one?
Yeah, that one's nice too, though.
The action.
No, the I think it's a modern. Yeah, it's a modern one. He's standing on like a vibranium rock or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Quick question for the panel, and I just want a yes or a no. Should I pick up? Okay.
Pick up what? Pick up what?
Mumra.
Yes.
Right there.
That Mumra is cold though.
Yes.
That Mumra is cold.
Nice.
That unboxing video today was slick.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pose is awesome. Get that one.
Are you going to be disappointed not having the rest of the line?
The what? The lineup?
The rest of the line?
I won't be disappointed because I have Skeletor, and He-Man. So I was thinking about pairing up He-Man with Orko, because Orko should be coming out soon, and then I'll put Skeletor and Mumra together. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
That works.
That works because
that works.
I seriously
Mumra looks good, but God, Lionel is bad.
Oh, I'm not picking up Lionel, and I'm so mad at Sideshow for of all the poses that they could have done, they could have done like with him, like kind of like
a picture though.
Huh?
They got the pose straight from the picture.
Which picture?
A bad picture.
No, they were back when it came out. They were posting the picture all over the place. It was some art picture.
Yeah. Did
They
art?
got that pose
I didn't see it. Did it look good or?
I mean, it looked like the pose. I just think that the exclusive head should be the regular. I think the regular head they got sucks, but
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the pose.
I mean, for me, like I wish they had a pose where he's like pushing the, like the sword out, like, and he's like, he's doing like thunder. Yeah.
Kind of weak, yeah, for real.
Yeah, like he's like
I
halfway.
think
Yeah, that's weak.
He might just be one of those characters that never looks right in a statue.
That's the truth.
Maybe.
It's a weird design. He was wearing a weird costume.
What about
Might not
Panther? They
translate.
didn't need a Panther?
Nah. Some
yet.
PCS did a tiger.
They need a Panther. They do the Panther. It needs to be like in that Panther mobile, the jump with the claws.
Oh
and
yeah,
that would be hard. You know what I mean? But just him, but you know what I mean?
I always wanted to do a Beast Man, but like do it like realistic, like with slava and teeth and shit, like with the whip. Like if the same way they did Skeletor, they need to do a Beast Man.
Yeah, Beast Man, like I said, Skeletor is cold. They did that right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
Skeletor they did an awesome job
That
with.
Skeletor is insane.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces in my collection. But
He-Man.
yeah, and you know what? They did He-Man good too, because if you really think about it, He-Man was kind of, I don't know, like when you look at the cartoons now, you're like, okay.
Yeah, those were some of my first sideshow purchases, and to me, that's my favorite He-Man and favorite Skeletor. I never liked the PCS ones because they look too much like the cartoon.
Yeah, too much. They should they should do a Prince Adam.
Prince, no. Right, they messed me up when they did She-Ra because I was expecting something else for She-Ra.
Yeah, She-Ra looked kind of weird.
I wanted She-Ra to be
She-Ra
like
fan.
Red Sonja.
Yeah.
If they did her like a Red Sonja, I would have got that She-Ra.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
What?
Oh my
They-
gosh.
they
We agree.
What?
Oh my god.
Write it down.
Yo, folks, like, I'm telling you, I love Ryan to death. And you should see, like, we were walking to Jem's hotel, and we were just
He
talking.
don't
about
love me. He called me Ryan.
No, I said Ronnie.
He said Rodney. No, he said Rodney.
I said
That
Rodney.
sounded like Ryan.
I thought he
It
said
sounded
I'm with you there, Rodney.
Oh, no, I mean, you called me Ryan.
Nah. Well, I was walking with Ryan, and we were just talking about all kinds of stuff, and like, yeah, it's one of those. We just have different tastes, but we love each other to death.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
that's a
it
good thing about
probably looks
collecting, though. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You shouldn't have the same taste. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You like what I like. You know what I mean? Like,
And how boring would that conversation be? Hey, I love Lionel. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm on your
Everyone's collection would be exactly the same.
Exactly. He was like, I don't need to see your collection because it looks like mine.
Hey,
Yeah, everyone
Ronnie.
has the same shit.
For real.
I'd be like, hey, Ronnie, what about edition size? You agree with me, right? He's like, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like,
I
I
don't
don't even think
agree,
about getting dinosaurs, but it's cool to see, you know what I mean? Hey, you got dinosaurs. Like, that shit looks tough, you know what I mean? But if you was just
Dinosaurs
like
are
me,
fucking
never got
sick.
dinosaurs, I would never see the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta have different stuff, different.
This doesn't really show how big it is. This thing's fucking huge.
Is that like that's a one-to-one bus?
Us?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Here, hold on. I'll
Yeah,
get closer.
That's like a real velociraptor.
Yeah, like that shit is tight, man, for real. Like,
Oh my goodness, that is a
Oh!
holy damn.
so when people see that, what do they say?
What the fuck is that?
I can believe that. That's what I would say.
Brandon, you should do it like you should have like plants all around him.
Dang.
And
Oh,
just
dang.
like
I
hide
got
him in the
plants.
corner.
That's dope, though, man. Like you said,
Yeah, he's got it hiding in
that's
the
something I would
plant.
get,
That's
but that shit
cool.
nice, though, man, for real. I like
I
that.
got plants.
I like the
can't
way you
see my
set that up.
footage. So I don't see what you can see. But yeah, I got it.
Did that come in one big box or two big box? Or two box? Like how did they
One
pack?
big box. They basically had the head like that, and then the base was like here.
Shit,
Oh
that's
my
humongous,
That's
yo, for
cool,
real.
though.
It's big. It's about 30 by 30.
Yeah, that's big for real.
Cool.
I love that, man.
Take us back there with your Daredevil stuff, bro.
You want to see Daredevil stuff?
Yeah.
Here's my poster.
Uh-huh.
It just
Hey, I
fell
don't
off
care
the
what
wall.
nobody say. I like that Daredevil movie.
That poster just fell off the wall.
I heard
bro.
the
Ben Affleck Daredevil movie?
Yeah, I didn't like the playground scene, but I
think
liked
you and you were the only one that liked
That's
that.
all right. Hey, I bought
Ben
the,
Affleck. I
bought the regular version and the director's cut
got
of it.
a little Ben Affleck.
I heard the director's cut was pretty decent.
The director's cut's good.
I heard it fixed a lot of the issues.
I love it. That was the movie that like made me a nerd.
I like that yellow and red. I like that yellow and red Daredevil. I want to get that action. I want to get that sideshow Daredevil. And
You like that sideshow Daredevil?
That's
Which one?
Yellow and
The
red.
one I have or the new one?
Oh my bad, Tim. I'm stealing your idea.
No, I'm about to repaint it and sell it to you.
Brandon, who does the one where he's
There we
standing
go,
on
man.
the gravestone? Is that a
This
sideshow?
one?
too?
Yeah, this is the sideshow Comic Cat.
Okay.
Hold it that way.
That's
so you can
cool.
get it. This is my favorite one of other than the bust.
What, the
This is my favorite.
Comic Cat one?
Yeah, this is my favorite Daredevil statue.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then
You got the XM too, don't you?
no, the X sucks.
Oh damn!
And then
What
Green
sucks about it?
Lantern.
Why don't you like it?
Yo, the
It
proportions
doesn't look
are
like
so
Daredevil,
off.
and the head is like half the size it should be.
I have that same Green
Like a
Lantern.
waterhead baby.
Hey, Ryan, can you
Which one?
Can you lock in on Brandon?
Oh, I will. Remember. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that. There you go.
Yeah. So Green Lantern
Is that
and
the 52? Is that the 52 lantern from Sideshow?
No, that's the Prime one. I have
Prime
that
one is the new 52, and then Sideshow is like classic.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that Sideshow one.
I didn't like it in
I like
pictures.
that
I bought it
52 one.
because it's
That's
Green
the Prime
Lantern,
one.
but now that I have it, I love it.
But I'm not a Hal Jordan. Like I like Hal Jordan, but he's kind of corny, man. I like Stewart a little bit better.
Nah,
I'm not trying to
Stewart
be. Stewart is a bit more
questionable.
serious to me.
Within the last like 5 years, he's become a lot better thanks to good writing. But Hal Jordan is where
I like
it's
the
at.
one on the left. The left
This
one is
one?
Prime one, right? That's Prime
this
one.
is
Yeah,
Prime
that one's
Box.
cold.
Yeah,
That one's
I like
nice.
that.
I like
This one's cool, but I actually like the premium format better.
Really?
That's
For real?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe it, but it just doesn't. The clear resin doesn't really do it for me.
Well,
Yeah,
what
does
the
it?
I always
plastic?
love
How about the
that.
clear
plastic
resin? Hold
does?
on. So all the people
Ryan,
that went to New
stop
York
talking
Comic
about
Con.
plastic with your shiny Superman.
Hold on. So the people that went to the classic, went to New York Comic Con. How did you like that Green Lantern, the John Stewart?
I liked it a lot.
Was it too much
It's the-
plastic, or how did
No,
that green
no.
construct look?
It looks amazing. It looks exactly how it should, which is it just adds to the fact of why I don't like this because this doesn't look right. At least with sideshows, this base is terrible. It's disgusting. It's awful, but it looks bright green.
I don't like his pose though. He's like a swimsuit model.
It's a stupid pose, and it's dumb. I mean, the likeness is good. It looks
You
like the
don't like the
character.
base or
Now they're gonna give us a Guy Gardner.
pose.
Brandon.
Yeah, I don't like the way
Yeah.
he's looking.
They
Kyle
better
Rayner.
give us Guy and Kyle. I mean, it's pretty generic, but as far as looking like
They'll
Green
probably do
Lantern,
Kyle's and Black
they're
Lantern.
both good.
Well, it's a
That
clean,
was like
it's a
there. That
clean
definitely looks
skull.
like the cocky Hal Jordan right there.
Yeah,
looks
this is
good.
this
I mean,
one
I
has a
like-
great head. This head sculpt is great, and even
That's
this
what
one.
she said.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah.
That one was
It's just-
nice
it's
too. I
not-
like that.
It's not quarter scale.
Oh wow.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. You're
It's-
assuming that the sideshow one is on par, though, right?
it is.
How do you
Still
know?
my favorite.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely small.
Damn.
Good.
Yeah.
What is
Your
that?
frame of reference is an assumption that the
That's
sideshow
nice.
one's
That was
good.
now,
Who makes
now
that?
that is nice.
That's the original.
Which?
Original
You know
sideshow.
about Aquaman?
Not the original. One. The original Green Lantern.
This one? Oh, the original Green Lantern. No, I don't have that one.
Yeah, Jason holding
That's
it
a
up.
good one.
Jason
Yeah,
showing
that's
it.
a sideshow, huh?
I like that one.
Who made that right there?
That's
This one is sideshow.
Sideshow.
Oh yeah, he said it's sideshow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Sideshow used to.
This one's sideshow. This Prime one. The bust is sideshow.
Does it come with that yellow lantern too, or no?
Nope, that's from my broken Sinestro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That Sinestro was the first I ever bought. It fell off my shelf
Yeah.
and broke. So
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that sucked.
Evil. That should get it for being evil, man.
This one, Brandon.
Yeah, that's like that. And then I've got Aquaman.
Oh, there you go. There you go. The armored Batman. You need that spear, man.
This is my Batman stuff so
I
far.
don't know why I always like that.
Brandon, you get that spear for that armored Batman, man.
I don't have
Get down with
room.
the spear chuckers.
Brandon,
I don't have room.
Brandon, what do you think of that?
The spear chuckers.
What do you think about Aquaman, Brandon?
I like that
Aquaman?
Adam West.
You like that, Mac?
I just sold mine.
It's pretty funny.
Did someone ask about Aquaman?
Yeah, I was asking about Aquaman. I just sold mine. I was just curious what you thought of that one.
I like it. I'm not crazy about it.
The X makes the piece. You need
With
the
the
X.
beard. Yeah, the beard.
I actually prefer the regular. I never wanted this. I bought this for my ex-girlfriend, and I'm stuck with it. Yes. But I mean, I don't dislike it enough to sell it right now, but it'll be gone.
Yeah.
And
See,
then,
Brandon,
I don't know why.
I feel the same way as you, man. I got the whole Justice League there myself.
Yeah, I'm not that big of an Aquaman fan, so.
Have you seen the
it's
Bushy
nice.
Collector Aquaman?
It's so good.
Is that
What
the
about
Shit with the sea monsters and Orca and the great all that shit on it. It's just humongous.
Yeah, he looks a little. I think he looks a little too muscular, but it looks crazy. It's going to be huge, though.
So check this out. You know what's so funny? So that cat I bought
Adam
my
West?
first Batman from.
That's nice. I like that.
The head sculpt.
That is nice.
insane.
I like that. Adam West.
I wouldn't watch the show again, but I love that.
Agreed.
Oh, the show holds up. I love the
Retro,
show.
baby.
The show is
Retro.
corny.
I love the show.
That show is corny, but I love that statue.
No, it's a good show.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's cool. I like that.
It's a good. Adam West
I
is
like that
he's
one.
my
I
second
like
It was
favorite
good
guy.
when I was 8, 9.
It's still good. I watched it.
That's
I
still
watched
tight,
it
man.
not long ago.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
I'm
Well,
a big,
Brandon,
that's all right. We don't have
Brandon,
to. Agree.
well, we found out how young you are, so you ain't that far from 8 or 9.
8 or 9, yeah. I watched it last week when I was 8. Yeah, this is a good one though. I bought this again. Like I watched the movie and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get it. So that was right when it went up for pre-order.
Yeah, they did a really good job on that one.
And then I got the bust.
That bust is good. Looks good.
This bust is great. And then Bane is great.
Yeah, Bane.
And this Batman's decent.
Bane, that was sculpted by Martin Canale, right?
It's an incredibly overrated
The sculpt is amazing.
I saw Tim like reach for his mic real quick. I was like, motherfucker.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
You're shaking hands with Bane. Look at that.
Yeah.
My daughter does
Classic
that all the
Batman.
time.
That classic Batman sculpted by Martin Canale.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like
know.
Batman.
His neck is too long.
I just don't like the pose. I just don't like the design.
And his broken leg.
Huh.
But otherwise, I like it.
You just keep on collecting New 52 not quarter scale Green Lanterns.
Yeah. I got
Ryan.
Iron Fist.
You had that.
There it is. Oh, of course.
That is my favorite XM
That's
statue.
Daniel Bell.
This is my favorite statue.
Did Daniel Bell do that one?
Is that better than Ghost Rider?
Of course.
To me, it is. I love this one. Ghost Rider is nice.
I gotta go
love this.
PJ and disagree with you on that one, brother.
Look at the fully sculpted. You can't
We
really
ain't
see
supposed
it,
to agree. I love this. You gotta understand. I grew up watching martial arts movies, so this is me. That Ghost
Yeah,
Rider.
Iron Fist is one of my favorite characters.
I know, but I'm
seen
saying,
no Iron Fist there.
but I was into that.
I ain't seen
I
Iron
was
Fist.
into that
One at a
over
time, guys. One at a time.
Yeah, I was into that over the
guys,
comments.
I'm
So
going
this
to
one-
need to sign off. I need to take off because I've just got some people here that I need to deal with.
Okay.
But
Alright.
great chat, guys. I look forward to seeing you all next week.
All right.
Take it easy, brother.
Take it easy, Jason.
Have a good one.
See you later, Jason.
Brandon,
This is one I'm gonna have to hunt down.
Brandon, I almost bought this after seeing season 2 of Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well-
oh my god, that was great.
You should buy it before season 3 comes out.
You told me it's canceled.
Yeah, it is. And then over here is the rest of my
There you go.
my little mini Avengers and my
OG
turtles.
Hawk.
I have 2 of those turtles.
Why don't you have all 4 of them?
Because
Ryan's a slacker.
I don't want.
Who's over there? The electric socket.
Well,
over
let me
there.
ask you guys. There's a guy on.
Yeah, that's the fucking electrical panel.
Fire.
It's dangerous over here.
That's like real Ninja Turtle stuff. They in the sewer for real, man.
Yeah, no, it's not safe. I have a dangerous collection.
That Hulk premium format sculpted by Martin Canale.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
My little Ian is a placeholder. The breakout T-Rex.
Oh,
damn. Good.
Which I think this one's really underrated. Everyone loves to bring this up and be like, "Oh, Chronicle sucks."
Oh, this is Chronicle. Okay.
Chronicle did this.
Yeah, Chronicle did this.
Oh,
They did this.
That is beautiful.
And then you can see how big that is compared to the Raptor bust.
Damn.
Wow. I want to, all right. So I think, yeah, that is beautiful.
Ooh, I like the gate. I like the broken gate.
It's got the broken fence. So it's kind of half hidden in the leaves there, but
that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I got a little.
Brandon, do you sleep in this room? Is this your bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh, sick, man.
I'm on my bed right now.
Sick.
I'm just gonna come over here, and this is the only.
You play guitar? I thought I just saw.
I don't. I just have one. Dinosaurs.
That 10 Ford bottle looks familiar.
Yeah, that stuff's good.
The PJ.
Allosaurus?
Carnotaurus.
I think those are pretty similar, aren't they?
They're similar. The Carnotaurus has horns.
What were you saying, Mac?
I was like, that bottle looks familiar to PJ.
What?
Oh, the bottle.
Oh, the bottle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't look at
That's what I was. That's what I got drunk on.
Damn.
Space vodka.
Yeah, I missed the shots of the vodka.
I was gonna ask you guys.
Didn't miss the Cafe Patron?
Oh my god!
Inside
joke, by the way. That was
did not miss that one at all. Two times.
That was fun.
Two times.
It was fun.
I missed that check though.
Yeah. I'm glad I missed that check.
Oh, poor Alex. That's what you get.
Yeah, I'm glad I missed that check.
Take your ex out for dinner.
I think I would have left.
He's a gentleman.
That's what I said.
He's a proper chap.
Yeah, it was fine until she should have went home before the fight.
She should have went home before she was passed out on the table.
Well, I was gonna ask the panel real quick and down the line, like who's picking up that Venom bust?
I'm not.
You're not.
I canceled my Prime 1 Venom not too long ago. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know.
Anyone else
Getting what?
The Prime 1? I mean the Sideshow Venom bust, the new one.
Oh,
I love it, but no.
I'm thinking about getting it, and then
if I had a Spider-Man bust, maybe.
Yeah,
but
I was thinking
I'm all cabled out, baby.
Do you have it pieced together, Gary?
No, not yet. It's still in its box. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to break anything. I'm too tired.
I know you're tired, man. Hey, it's worth it though, right?
Yeah.
Congrats, though. That's a beautiful cable piece.
Well, look, before it's all over, I wanted to send a shout out to our boy Chris from Sideshow for inviting us to the function. Sideshow function.
Yeah,
that was
and I gotta send a special thank you to Chris because after the Sideshow function, I left stuff there and he got it for me for the next day. So
cool.
I was pissing myself, but yeah.
He was.
Chris was a hero, my hero.
Appreciate you, Chris.
Yeah, and Chris,
that was really cool.
That was really, and Chris was very personable. Like, it was very easy to talk to, and thank you, Chris, for inviting us to the.
It was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Folks were cool.
Yeah, everyone from Sideshow. Again, I was talking to a bunch of people. Not even that much about statues. We're just talking about whatever.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, exactly. They're nice, like normal
Regular
people.
folks, yeah.
Normal people.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk statues with them all the time. I
They're
mean,
just a little
they do other
geeky like
things.
us.
And before we take
Exactly.
the survey,
Oh
just want to let
God.
y'all know, we got the open mic, Dark Castle open mic group on Facebook, so please join that and everything.
Join
Thanks
that
everybody for watching. And so now it's survey time.
Wait. Just real quick, Thor. Real quick, Thor. Okay. Shout out to XM Studios too.
XM Studios, definitely.
Shout out to
Hold on,
Chronicle
one quick question.
Collectibles.
One quick question. How
Yeah.
was it hanging out with the XM guys? Were they pretty
They
cool?
were great.
They were
Yeah.
awesome.
I hung out with XM 3 of the 4 days I was there after the convention. They are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
That's cool.
Yes, they are.
They are fantastic.
Yeah, man, they were not talking to us like business people. They were talking to us
Right.
like normal people.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was
no,
really
it was
sweet.
like hanging out with my best friends that I've known for 10 years.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They are so nice. Yeah.
And
Everyone there.
Yeah,
everyone
everyone.
was like that. I happened to hang out with XM more than anyone else, but Paul and the guys from Chronicle, incredibly nice.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone from Sideshow was incredibly nice. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
And those talking to the XM people, it wasn't even like, like sometimes you talk to a company and they're like, well, and they go into this like, business form and they kind of like talk to you, like trying to sell you stuff. No, it was more like a laid back conversation. And like you said, more friendly, like you've known them for 10 years and rather than meeting them for the first time. So
they were super nice. Again, I helped them when everyone was packing up. I helped them take down the booth and everything.
Yeah.
They didn't question it. Just let me come right in and help. They were really nice.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, are you picking up that Green Lantern? Brandon?
XM?
Yeah. No, the Sideshow.
Sideshow? Yeah, I already ordered that.
Okay.
It's the best quarter scale Green Lantern that's ever been made. I've seen all of them in person.
That's strong.
It's the best one.
Real strong.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
the portrait and the body on that were
The Hal Jordan or the John Stewart?
Yeah,
John Stewart's the best one.
Now I saw one with fan art by IBD. He's got one coming out. Can I say the name or I'm gonna get in trouble?
No.
Okay. I say IBD. Now,
you've already said too much.
IBD. You can figure it
I know.
So he's got one with the guns coming up on the side. You know what I mean? But I want to see what it looks like actually when it gets printed before.
And they did 2 heads, and you could change it between Hal and John.
Okay, so I know IBD, and I've had some bad experiences with their paint jobs.
I would never buy that because it's the wrong suit for John Stewart.
No, they said they got 2 suits though. They said he's giving you 2 different paint jobs.
Yeah, but you could get it.
Another one.
Then what's the point of making it interchangeable?
Ask IBD.
I did, and they were basically like, "Stop, fuck off."
Yeah,
like I guess for like someone that doesn't care as much, but for Green Lantern, for me is very high up in characters I love and want to collect.
Brandon, I fuck with you, man. I like you, bro.
Dude, I fuck with you.
Yeah, bro.
That's super creepy.
Yeah, I'm like
I didn't realize we were talking about our personal lives.
I thought he said,
because I'm very similar too, man. Like I hear a lot of stuff about like certain things and certain costumes, and Ryan has clowned on me before about it. Because I want him to be as accurate as possible to the source material.
And I don't think anyone in history got more shit than I did in this community for not liking the new Daredevil from Sideshow, Daniel Bells.
Yeah, I was shocked you didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
It doesn't look like Daredevil.
I'm just saying. I'm with you on that one. That one wasn't all that impressive to me.
Like technically, it's well done. Obviously, there's a lot of detail. It's sculpted very nicely, but I don't see. I mean, there's horns and there's the 2 Ds, but that's where it ends.
It's the same problem I have with the face paint on Punisher. So I kind of understand.
I thought I would hate that, but I actually thought it looked cool.
But if you look at Daniel Bell's cap, it's the same idea. It's taking the
that's
movie or
Sideshow.
TV stuff.
Sideshow's like make it look like the TV show, but also look like the comics. Because you look at Daniel Bell's Iron Fist, and it's straight out of the comics.
Yeah.
That thing. Gotta get
Yeah,
it.
but then I look at like Daniel Bell's Magneto, and people say that that's a Jim Lee Magneto, and it is not a Jim Lee Magneto.
No, it's not.
No.
No.
Yeah,
But to them, it's close enough to a Jim Lee Magneto that they're like, oh, it's Jim Lee.
right. But what's close enough? It's just purple and red. That's it.
Exactly.
That's the
how
only thing
people
it has in
get.
common.
Well, that's something you and I have a lot in common, Atem, about that piece, because I don't. People say it's like the top 3 Magneto. I disagree.
Oh, look, I think it's a phenomenal sculpt, and I love like the power, and I love the base and all that. But for me, I want a Jim Lee Magneto. I want it to be a Jim Lee version Magneto, not something that's similar to a Jim Lee Magneto.
I feel you.
I don't think
I feel the same way about Bane.
Yeah.
I have the premium format and I love it, but I can't tell you how many people have told me, "Oh, it's a Nightfall Bane." It's not.
No, it's not. Nightfall Bane looks
Nightfall Bane looks nothing like that.
Nightfall Bane's more exaggerated, if I remember correctly, right?
No, Nightfall Bane looks like a regular guy. Like he's not a Hulk.
Yeah, he's not that big.
Yeah,
no, he's just a huge dude in a tank top and pants.
Huge.
So before we go off, Brandon, folks, armpit hair, no armpit hair.
No armpit hair.
No armpit hair.
Dang.
Okay, well, Brandon, all right, let's
y'all not see. I've been cheating lately.
Let's paint this scenario here. Come on, Thor, you got
Everybody knows the deal by now, man.
But half the fun is how you set it up.
I'm not 100% sure what I'm answering, if I'm being honest.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, you gotta say.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Who's the hottest celebrity or girl right now to you right now?
Alex from Rat Titan.
Alex from Rat.
The hottest girl.
Oh, look at Gary, man.
What a wanker.
Oh no.
I love how you said it in the street.
He's straight face.
You have to be straight faced. I don't know.
Anyone.
Anyone? We'll go with what's her face? Playing Mira and Amber Heard.
Oh, Amber Heard. Okay, she comes up to you and then she's like,
good.
"Hey, Brandon. Hey, let's go out on a date." And then you go out on a date with her, and then it's about to get on, and then she like raises her arms for whatever reason to hug you or kiss you, and then next you know she has like
she got dreads.
Dreads.
It wasn't dreads before.
No,
it wasn't dreads before. It was a little bit of peach fuzz.
That's not peach fuzz.
Let's rephrase it. Let's rephrase it, right? Let's say she's got she's got predator dreads.
It's not even hair.
Y'all just trying to get them to say no.
All right, well, okay, it's a bush. There's a bush. There's a bush.
A little.
I'm thinking just standard armpit hair.
Yeah,
just armpit hair.
Standard issue.
It don't stink or anything, but
it doesn't stink.
How could it not?
I guess that's a benefit.
Brandon can't even understand that comment, bro.
Ryan always assumes it's stinky or something.
Of course it does.
Honestly, I wasn't even considering that.
I gotta make sure this.
You're better than Ryan.
There's probably going to be worse smells going on.
I hope not, man.
I hope not too, but you never know.
This is terrible.
You asked for it.
One night
if you're hesitating that much, it must be no.
What if when she comes into your room, she starts talking about dinosaurs? It doesn't matter what her armpit hair is.
I don't care what you look like at that point.
Oh my god! He's gonna make sure she has eye contact with his raptor while they're having
God!
I do. I make eye contact with the raptor.
Oh my god!
I mean,
but then it all depends on what you're feeding the dinosaur.
So, what do you say, Brandon?
It's gonna leave a mark.
I mean, like, I'm not fucking her armpit, right? Who cares?
Right.
That's the bottom line.
How the night goes, I guess.
That's like,
I'm sorry.
I would be upset. It would definitely upset me, and I'd be like, oh. But would it stop me? Probably not.
Thank you, man. What about you, my brother?
Come on, folks.
You don't hairy armpits. So. I don't do hairy armpits. I'm a barber, man.
We talking choppy to heat.
I don't do hair.
Barber, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, folks, I'm
You
with
pull
you,
out the
dude.
clippers on them.
Nah, pull out another chick.
So what's
thinking
about it? Like,
this dude, you know what I mean?
realistically, like,
my
how
wife
frequently
doesn't have hair.
are you looking at the armpit?
Can't do that.
Well, I mean,
Hold on, what'd you say, Brandon? What did Brandon
Like,
say?
realistically, like, how frequently are you looking at their armpit?
You're for sure not handcuffing her to the fucking head post.
I'm
No.
Like, you're for sure not, like, hitting her off with one of those.
Some activities have to be cut out, but
Yeah.
Like I said, hey man, my wife doesn't have hairy armpits, man. I can't get one with hairy armpits. You know what I mean? That's like getting a joint
it's definitely a
less money
downgrade.
than my wife. That'd be stupid.
Yeah,
it's definitely
don't
a
need
downgrade.
that. That's a waste of your time. Don't need, you know what I mean? No need to go beneath what you got.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my wife had hairy underarms. Hey,
I would definitely, I would be visibly upset by it.
I mean, yeah, we're not talking. We're not talking about like you're in the 10-year. We're talking about like your first initial contact with this person, and then next she's beautiful, and then she raises her armpits, and then bam, it's right there.
I'm out.
See, thank you.
No, I don't know if there's more factors than that for me. I probably wouldn't be out.
Yeah,
because
Exactly.
we're again assuming it's a beautiful, fit actress, and that's not. If it's just like anyone from the street, goodbye. But if it's a celebrity, like
you let it pass.
Say goodbye.
Oh yeah, you get a pass.
What if she has thick shaved into her armpits?
Man.
It's even better.
With this conversation.
Like the
You
word.
usually have to pay extra for that.
That's funny as a bug.
Really, the way I look at
with
it
you,
is the amount of credit I would be given for the person. Like, you tell people, like, dude, I just banged Amber Heard, but she had armpit hair. People are going to listen to the first part more than
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
But it's like, there's this
Wait a
random
minute,
girl I
armpit-
met.
Why would you advertise
You might,
it?
because you're weird, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like, you just say, like, oh, she had armpit hair on any random girl, and everyone's like, what the fuck? But it was Mara.
So the contingency is the individual.
Yeah.
It's the person. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Automatically increase your street cred immediately. You see what I mean?
Yeah, my street cred skyrockets. I
There
don't
you
care
go.
what's under your armpit.
You know what Sim said to you, Brandon? He says, that's funny considering your man crush is the hairiest thing on earth.
Different standards, men. There's different standards for men and women.
Good job, Sims.
Well, surely it's got to be like statues, isn't it? At the end of the day, if it's hairy armpits, it's got to be exclusive.
None of them do.
That's the exclusive that stays in a box.
You'll never find one with hairy armpits.
Oh man.
Chris, make us exclusive with the hairy armpits, homie.
No.
The Dark Castle exclusive. Hairy
not
armpits.
gonna lie,
That's okay, Chris.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope
That's
Chris
cool.
is not watching at this moment.
Oh,
You know.
he's gonna be spitting out whatever drink he was drinking.
How many comics have you read where someone is drawn with hairy armpits?
Not many.
Not many.
It just. I'm thinking about it now, and like it just doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen.
Well,
Good reason.
all right. For the next time, because we've been asking a lot about armpit hair. I want to know what people's thoughts
Oh, no.
about.
No, please. I hope it's not what I think you're gonna ask.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
going. No.
Don't
No.
go
Keep
there.
it PG-13.
Okay. Good.
No. I'm talking about. All right, so I want to paint a scenario for you guys. So, when I was 12, I watched the movie Boomerang. A lot of us.
Oh, Lord.
Eddie Murphy.
12 years old and watch Boomerang?
Was it? Yeah, it was 92.
was a young buck.
92, right? That was 92.
I
Boomerang.
think I saw it around the same time or whenever it came on video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, love.
Before I was born.
Damn.
But I'm just saying, like, all right. So
Sad that that's true.
Love the movie, and then gets to the scene when Eddie Murphy's in bed with is it Robin? Robin, right? Robin
Givens.
No, it was a different girl.
Oh, no, no.
Different girl.
It was some other girl, right?
Yeah.
So after that,
That was Sunshine, man.
Sunshine. Yeah.
Oh, Leela Roche.
Yeah.
From Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
That was her. Ooh.
Okay. So all right. So
goodness.
All right. So watching that movie, they get it on. After that, he lifts up the sheets, and she's got hit toes. Would you do the same where he like bounces, or it's one of those you could look past if they got like horrible toes?
See, that could cause injury.
I can't look past that.
I'll put some socks on that hoe. I don't treat women like that.
Amen.
Yeah, no, that's it for me.
TJ, you're just mean. That's all.
I'm not just mean. I'm just saying, like to me, like ever since I watched that movie, that really, for me, that just like traumatized me as a kid until all the way to this day.
Traumatized.
Like
therapy.
Traumatized is a bit much.
Like
but,
like I married my wife.
You checked her toes out first.
She got good toes.
Check the pedo.
Yeah.
Well, all therapy aside.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah, we
basically like you could shave armpits, but you can't shave toes. One's fixable.
That can cut you.
Really.
I don't know. I'm traumatized.
Oh, Gary, we're here for you, bro.
Hello. I'm on the hotline.
Be dreaming about hairy armpits and toes.
Right, Harry.
Now, how about hairy toes?
Statues to hairy armpits and toes.
Yeah,
hairy toes.
We gonna end on that note, y'all. Hairy armpits and hammer time toes. We catch y'all next time.
How did we get here?